Fantasy on a Thursday. It's the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN with Andrew Marsh, Kerry Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. 2:02 your time check. Brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. Well, Blues defeat the Winnipeg Jets 1-0.
Payback, some would say.
Get a dub, baby. Game-winning goal by Justin Falk. Scored the lone goal, of course, 13-17 of the second period. Had a little wrister from the slot on that one.
Wrister.
No doubt.
No Falcon around on that one.
Heck no. Joel Hofer made 24 saves for his third shutout of the season, fifth of his NHL career. Hofer, as you mentioned yesterday, Jamie, Hofer, a Winnipeg native, cited extra motivation. And, of course, the Jets eliminated the Blues in Game 7 of the 2025 Western Conference first round last year. So plenty of motivation last night for not only Hofer but the Blues overall to win that game. So excellent job by the Blues, obviously short-handed, and they stepped up. It was good to see, certainly. It was good to see. So what stood out to you guys?
Well, yeah, Joel Hofer had himself a good game, but Connor Hellebuck really kept the Jets in a lot of that game. The Blues had some really good chances. Robert Thomas had 2 breakaways. Braden Shen had a breakaway, a couple of point-blank saves. Logan Mailloux had himself a good game. Mm-hmm. He's looking more and more comfortable every game. And I'll tell you what, I really like him on that second power play unit. He's buzzing around. He's not afraid to shoot. He's seeing the ice very well, so that's a positive there. I liked the game from Stenberg. Berggren, I liked his game as well. They had some Berggren and Dvorsky had some chemistry. I liked the way they were moving the puck around playing. Robbie Fabry had himself a pretty good game. Didn't play as much as he had in the past, and he kind of bounced around, and I think he might find himself out of the lineup for tonight. We'll see about that. But look, you win a 1-0 game against a team like the Winnipeg Jets. Joel Hofer did his job. Defensively, you did your job. And, not that it's payback for last year because they went on to the second round. And
right.
You just won a hockey game.
Yeah, right.
But it feels kind of good, right? It feels better than just a normal win.
It always feels good to get a win.
Yeah.
You're right. There's got to be some extra, considering the fact that they're a good. The Jets are a really good team, and yeah, they did that to you last year. But you're right. There's no evening the score sheet here.
But if you lose, it would have felt like crap.
Very true.
So now you got, you're back to 1 in a row again for the Blues. They've done that a handful of times this year. Mm-hmm. They got the Rangers in tonight. It's a back-to-back situation. As a team, you have a chance to put a couple of wins together. Then you've got a tough little trip to end out the first part of the season down in South Florida. So you're going to have to put on your work boots for that one. But last night was a big win for the Blues. Hate to say it. Find themselves just 4 points out of a playoff spot again.
Wonderful.
Kerry,
I'm not lying, Kerry.
You're not wrong.
You don't have to like what I say, but I'm not lying.
I didn't say you're wrong. Anthony, I'm sorry. What'd you say, sir?
Kerry, when you watched that game last night, you came away asking yourself, are we close to seeing a changing of the guard, potentially a goaltender?
Yeah, I think it's a fair question. I mean, Joe Hofer, 6 wins this year, 3 shutouts, goals against 2.98. And you look at what Bennington is, he's goals against 3.49. Mm-hmm. Joe Hofer started his 3rd game in a row. I understand, yeah, maybe, possibly, maybe not,
It's weighted different.
Maybe. I don't know. But it left me to wonder, is tonight an extremely important game for Jordan Bennington? Like, we've seen him pulled from a few games this year. Is this an opportunity for him to, solidify his role and say, I'm 1A? Or if he takes a step back and you get just smoked and you're not seeing the puck well, you're not stopping the puck well. It's kind of the similar situation. Joe Hofer faced 40-plus shots a week or two ago and stopped all of them except for one. Like, he's playing maybe. But he's playing. I don't know. He's playing really well. It's almost quitting time in terms of the season. Jamie's about checked out.
This week has been busy for me, and it's not over yet. I'm a little delirious at this point.
That's fine. So it's basically 5 o'clock every hour.
Every hour of 5 o'clock. And
for the next few days.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, it's so dark outside right now. It
It
feels
is.
like it is almost
It's weird.
5
I don't
o'clock.
like that at all.
So is that a realistic question? Like, could there potentially be, and not in the sense of, all right, now you're the starter and Jordan, you're not, but you see maybe more of the opportunities going to Joel Hofer if Jordan Bennington struggles tonight?
I don't know if it. I don't know overall if it like swings like you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if all of a sudden Hofer ends up playing 50-some games and Binnington only 30 games. I don't
Right
know
now,
that.
Jordan has 21 games played, and Joel is 19.
19. So they're in and around the same thing.
Correct.
No matter what, this year I can tell you the Blues were going to close that gap.
Yeah.
For a couple of reasons. One, Joel Hofer needs more games and deserves more games. And two, Jordan Binnington is going to have the Olympics. He's still going to be there, folks, I promise you. Has the Olympics, as well as the condensed schedule, so you want to lower his output because he's still going to get all those games at the Olympics, too. But you know what, Carey? What did I say last year, even beginning of this year? That I could see a world where Jordan Binnington becomes 1B.
Yeah.
And ends his career as a St. Louis Blue, as a 1B. So now Marc-Andre Fleury became a 1B, but on several teams, right? He bounced around a little bit after whatnot. But he was always happy to be the 1B. And when you put Marc-Andre Fleury in that, you're getting a good goalie, great experience, great guy in the locker room, all of those things. But he understood as time went on, his role was going to change. I don't know if Jordan Binnington is there yet. I don't think so. I think it's another year and a half away from where you're making that little transition. And I certainly have no idea if Jordan Binnington would be happy doing that. But if he did, that would be great for the Blues. You just flip-flop the salaries, flip-flop the starts, and then if Joel Hofer gets injured or whatever, heaven forbid, you have an unbelievable goalie as your guy because Colton Ellis was supposed to be the next goalie up. Well, he's now a Buffalo Sabre. And you really don't have next goalie up in your organization, so why not keep the guys you got and manipulate the starts?
Sure.
And again, this is all like hypothetical because I have no idea if Monty's thinking that way or Army or Steiner. But Joel Hofer, this is a credit to Joel Hofer. He's a hell of a goalie. And what he's doing, Carey, he's making everybody think just like you. Like, what if? Like, yeah.
Possible.
Well, he should be doing that, though.
Exactly. 100%, Martian.
Is this a decision that needs to be made, or
No,
can you
not right now.
allow things to play out, knowing that you do have both guys, they're both under contract, you're good to go there? I don't think there's any deadline here, so I do think that if you're Monty, you can really watch as this thing plays out in front of you.
But here's the thing I will say: the caveat to all of that is you need wins, you need points. And whether you believe Binnington is a better goalie than Hofer or Hofer's better than Binnington, it doesn't matter what you believe. It's the numbers. Save percentage, goals against, wins, losses.
The results.
If all of those numbers are tilted towards one guy instead of the other guy to give your team a better chance to win,
Yeah,
you have to go with said goalie.
sure.
And that's kind of what I was thinking when I posed that question is, again, if Jordan struggles and like as a head coach, as a coaching staff, you got to put the guy out there that gives you the best chance to win. Feelings aside, like you're a professional athlete.
In
if
the
you're
business
not in the professional sports,
of winning.
Yeah, we got to win.
I thought Kerry had that one. My bad.
Professional hockey.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I don't know.
Yeah, so it just kind of sparked in my brain like, okay, well, we could be witnessing that. Not that we want Jordan Binnington to struggle, but if it happens, especially coming off of a game, and I think that's part of it as well, coming off of a great performance the night before, and then if you go out and struggle, that the memory is fresh. And so it could be questions could start to circulate.
One step further on that is you don't even have to have a guy that struggles. If one guy's just better.
Correct.
Like if you're just outplaying, you got to go with what you got to go with.
Right, you can play the hot hand.
And this is why we talk about 1A, 1B. And we never said that Joel Hofer was struggling last year or the year before. He was just 1B.
Right.
So if it ends up to where you're at a point in the season where you need wins, which is right now for the Blues, and if Joel Hofer becomes your 1A for this period of time, that's what it is.
Right.
Well, this reminds me of the 2021-2022 season where Billy Husso, who's not with the organization anymore, but he had better numbers than Jordan Binnington
he
did.
took over. Remember that whole
Yeah,
thing?
he did. 919 save percentage, a 256 goals against, whereas Jordan Binnington, a 901 save percentage, 313 goals against. What happened in the playoffs? Billy Husso ultimately could not answer the bell. And Jordan Binnington came in, and the Blues ended up beating the Wild and almost taking the Avalanche to the brink before he got injured.
For that scumbag Kadri ran.
Exactly.
I remember that season. You were breaking down Jordan Binnington daily.
I know.
Like the way he was getting out of position.
He was swimming a lot.
He wasn't quiet in the net. I mean, every day it felt like that.
Yeah.
But you're right, Marsh. Billy Husso took over in that time frame, and
but then ultimately
the
goes back to Jordan Binnington, right? So this is why I don't like to categorize it as one guy struggling and now he's the starter. 1A, 1B that can flip-flop throughout the season, but you just need your team to win. That's all.
Those are our thoughts. What about Monty? Here's Monty on Hofer.
Pretty good, eh? Yeah, just his competitive spirit in blue paint. He seemed to be really in control tonight, and I love the whistles he took. A lot of smart whistles where things might have been going frantic, and he just covered it up so that they didn't have extended ozone time against us.
Is that a thought process of goalies? Kind of
hockey IQ.
Understanding the game.
Let me tell you a story, Anthony. Let me tell you a story, okay? I had a couple of goalies in my career. One goalie I actually slashed one time in the hand.
Probably like that.
Not terribly.
Can I guess what happened?
Hey,
you had an extended shift in the defensive zone, and he wanted to keep the play going, and you wanted to get off the ice.
Yeah, so did my lungs. My lungs may have been on the ice at that point, and the goalie just kept playing. Like, it was an easy save, and he'd be like, kick save to the corner. Play it to the other corner. I'm like, hey, idiot. Every player on our team is straight-legging it out here, which when you get really tired of skating, you can't bend your legs anymore because they're like going to fall. So you're straight-legging out there, and we got Buddy who thinks he's friggin' Dominic Hasek. Keep the play going.
Kick save and a beauty.
So he was looking in the corner, and the puck was in the corner. I was standing in front, and I whacked him in the arm, and he looked at me. I go, freeze the damn puck. And then somebody goes, what's your problem? I'm like, idiot, everybody here's about to puke on the ice. So yes, Joel Hofer recognizing times where it's scrambling a little bit here, swallow that up, get your guys a line change. I love that. Give a little tap on the pads instead of a slash on the arm.
Right.
It's much better.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Nobody gets hurt.
Yeah. Needless to say, that goalie after that froze almost every puck that came through.
He took it all the way.
I don't know if it was spite or fear. I'm not sure.
Maybe a mixture of the two.
Maybe both, yeah.
All right, it's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Chaim Bloom and Dustin May answered questions today from the media. BK and Ferrario also, they played the audio, so we'll dive into what Bloom said, including he wants to keep adding something that I'm in favor of. That's next on 101 ESPN.
Cheap, fun. Let's get dirty here at holiday time. Visit my friends over at Dirt Cheap. Just an amazing spot. Was over there the other day. Placed an order for my party, the party. You guys were all there, the party. And Dirt Cheap provided some of the best stuff out there. We got a bunch of little Pink Whitney bottles for the little ice luge going on there. We had the Fireball as well. And all of that stuff was at a great price. And the best part about it is I got on the app beforehand and I placed the order, and I could have had it delivered, but I needed to get in and grab a couple other things as well. So the order was waiting for me when I arrived at the location, It was awesome. And that Dirt Cheap app, you get savings too. The attendant told me, he said, listen, next time you come in here, you're going to get X amount of dollars off because of what you spent here today. It really is awesome. So download the app, start saving today, place your orders. It's holiday time. Get in there, enjoy everything. They've got all the best bourbons, vodkas, tequilas, red wine, white wine, sparkling wine, champagne for New Year's. Hey, why not? Visit Dirt Cheap. Check them out as well at cheapcheapfunfun.com. That's cheapcheapfunfun.com. Whatever your taste, you'll find it at Dirt Cheap. Remember, you can order ahead with the Dirt Cheap app, and remember to have fun, but be careful out there.
It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. So Chaim Bloom and Dustin May, the newest Cardinal, after the deal was made official yesterday, spoke to the media today, and BK and Ferrario wound up playing a lot of the audio. They played the entire press conference, I should say. And one thing certainly stood out to us. Here's Chaim Bloom on what he's looking to add more of this offseason.
Yeah, obviously, we're happy to be deeper now with Dustin on board, but we're still going to be on the lookout for more. When that happens, who it is, whether it's via free agency, trade, I don't know. But, we still want to make sure we're insulated for the season, and that, especially as we continue to hunt opportunities to add young talent to this core, that's not going to stop. We're going to keep doing that, and hopefully there are opportunities that line up for us as we go through the offseason.
The more that he's referring to is more pitching. I love it.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to take a sledgehammer to the fly when it comes to adding pitching. And I believe that for any organization, let alone one that has been pitching starved for what feels like a decade now. And I get it. I do. I completely understand the notion of, well, you eventually have to hit. I know. You don't want an incomplete team. But if you're going to load up at something, you load up at pitching. You can never have enough. Guys break down. Guys don't perform. Guys can't find the strike zone. Guys can't add a third pitch, meaning they're not a starter now. Maybe they can't handle the high-leverage situations. It can't be a bullpen piece. Teams call for it. You need pitching. Look no further than the Dodgers. I know they've got an all-star star-studded. Everybody's a future Hall of Famer in their lineup. I get it. But without the added and abundance of pitching, I don't think they make it to the last 2 years. They kept adding
well, they had a ton of injuries, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what did they do? They had to go down to the minors and get somebody like Dustin May a year ago. They had to keep adding guys. And they were also able to still run it back with a guy like Clayton Kershaw on a limited role.
Yeah.
They were able to do that because the well never went dry. You're not going to spend like the Dodgers, but what you can do is add pitching like them, and I love to hear that from Bloom.
So twofold for me why I like this strategy. One, it helps you in the immediate. It does. It also allows some of your young stud pitchers that we project to be very good pitchers, it allows them the required time to be ready for big league action. And if somebody forces your hand and they outpitch a guy, so be it.
Great.
You don't care. Part two, if you get good pitching from certain players, team's not doing well, they're not a playoff team, you flip them at the deadline for some young players, prospects, other areas of need, or young pitchers, or young relievers, or whatever the heck you're looking for. You can now use these players for your own services, then use these pitchers to acquire future services for you. So that's why I like it.
I love it because you say it all the time. Pitchers are going to get hurt. The Dodgers are the perfect example. They run through pitchers, and you don't feel like they're lacking because they got guys that are on their way up. They got guys that are returning from injury. Like, that guy hadn't paid. Where the hell has he been? Oh, he's been injured. He'll be back in a couple of months. Like, you have more than enough when guys get injured, and you have a lot of talent there. And the fact that that's the mindset, it's not just the words that he's saying. He's shown proof that that is the direction that he's going in with the draft, with the trade that he made for Sonny Gray, getting pitching back, with this addition of Dustin May. Like, you're trying to add more pitching because, Anthony, you say it all the time, they're going to get hurt. It's a volatile position. With guys throwing at the velocity that they throw with, the angle that their arm, the torque that they put on their elbow, it's going to hurt. They're going to get hurt at some point. So the more that you have, the better you'll be suited to just go on to the next man up mentality, literally, because one of these guys are going to get injured and you're ready to roll with the next guy. You don't want them to be injured, but you know that eventually it's a possibility, so you're prepared for if that happens.
Especially in today's day and age where guys know that if they want to be scouted, they want to be found, they got to be throwing as hard as they can.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's the right way to go about it. The right way to go about it would be to teach these guys how to actually pitch when they're old enough to pitch, not throw max velocity
throw it hard as you can.
for as hard and as long as you can. It's not the right way to go. But again, we live in a day and age where that's just the reality. If you're not throwing 90-something, you're not going to get scouted. So these guys are throwing harder at a younger age, which again goes to what CD just said. Eventually, the arm's going to either wear down or break, and you better have those guys ready to go from a depth standpoint.
Based on what Chaim Bloom has said this offseason, the moves that he's done, Carey, you just outlined that. Do you think that the Cardinals' rebuild will be shorter than what we are expecting? Because I do, and maybe it's just a feel, but this feels different. And I feel like a lot of people think that way. It's not John Mozeliak, it's Chaim Bloom. It just feels different. I have a lot of expectations for this group.
I don't know, but what I do know is that would be the shortest path from where you are now to contending. That being pitching. High-end pitching. And a lot of people are, well, there's only 5 spots. Incorrect. There's 5 spots plus how many pitchers do you normally go through in a season? If you're lucky, 7, 8, then you got all your bullpen pieces. So I think that what Bloom is doing is smart, and Marsh, again, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be better than what we thought. But I do think, again, the shortest path from being crapola to contending is having those high-end arms.
Well, the reason I ask that, it's more so, do you believe in Bloom?
Yes.
Do you believe
in what he's doing?
Yes. So I feel like what he's doing is the right way of doing it. So whatever thought that I had, well, the Cardinals aren't going to be good till 2033. Like, no, I feel like they could be good. You know, maybe they're not good next year, but you know, they were kind of right there towards the end of the season, especially if, you know, teams don't really take that next step and the wild card teams are sort of playing around at the end of the year, not wanting to win games. Maybe you find yourself back in that mix because you have better pitching this upcoming year. I feel like that was a huge downfall for the team last year. If they had better pitching, maybe they win a few more games. Maybe they're there at the end of the year. Maybe they're the Reds. Who knows? Maybe they could be the Reds this year. I don't know, but with Bloom being the guy in charge, I feel much more comfortable saying that than if Mozeliak was.
Well, if you want to play the optimistic angle, I don't even know, and I think what you did there with the Reds is perfectly fine, Marsh. But you know who might be the comparison again, if you want to be optimistic, is the 84 and 78 Marlins in 2003 when Skip Schumacher went down there. How did they win? How did they make the playoffs that year? They made the playoffs because they had young pitching that performed very well. I don't think that was a murderer's row of offensive players they had. Skip Schumacher had the young guns pitching. Sandy Alcantara, I believe that was the year he won the Cy Young. Am I right? Am I wrong on that?
Right. I don't know.
Sandy
What year?
Alcantara, 2023. It's the year that the
Jamie's not
Marlins.
listening.
So the year that the Marlins went to the playoffs. He won in 2022. So the year after.
Yeah.
But they had a Cy Young winner the year before, Sandy Alcantara, and then they had a bunch of young pitching. And it came together.
Well, okay, so the 386 says playoffs, no playoffs, keep building to a championship caliber team. And what I just said, I'm not insinuating that the team's going to win the World Series by any means, but why can't you build into a championship caliber team while also taking strides season by season? Chaim Bloom has said we're not going to sacrifice, we're not basically going to lay down and be a terrible team this upcoming season. We're going to compete. And I'm saying if the team last year was mathematically still alive at the end of the year, and I think that this team will be better, then, why because of the pitching, why can't they be one of those teams that maybe has a chance at a wild card? I'm not saying they're going to win, but who knows?
It's awfully
very
optimistic out of you, but I don't think you're crazy. We've seen examples of teams that were in the midst of a rebuild perform pretty well. Now, the Marlins, who I just referenced, they've completely fallen off.
Well, they're the Marlins.
Well, to the Texter's point, you continue to build, right? So maybe you catch lightning in a bottle once early on because you're ahead of things, but still be ahead of it. The Denver Broncos were a year ahead last year of where they probably should be in terms of the process, right? They're a year ahead. They get crushed by the Bills in the first round of the playoffs. What they do this year? They're top seed in the AFC now. And we'll see if they stay there. But nonetheless, they were a year ahead, but they kept building. And you're going to start, you would see some linear progress, assuming, of course, that Bo Nix and some of their key pieces stay healthy. That would be the ideal. Even if you're ahead of time, they're about a year ahead right now. Great. Keep building. So you're not a Marlins team. And you're like, well, what'd you do from 2023? You build nothing after that. Also a tough division. Not overlooking that. All right. It's Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Beau Pribula entered the transfer portal. What does this mean for Mizzou? We'll talk about it next on 101 ESPN.
Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update driven by Johnny Londoff Chevrolet and Johnny Londoff Autoplex. The Blues picked up a victory last night over the Winnipeg Jets. 1-0 the final. They're back in action tonight, taking on the New York Rangers, and you can listen to that game right here on 101 ESPN. Pregame starts at 6. Puck drop is at 7. We'll talk with voice of the Blues, Chris Kerber, at 3:15, so stay tuned for that. But coming up next, we're going to dive into some Mizzou football news right here in the Fast Lane. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is driven by Johnny Londoff Chevrolet and Johnny Londoff Autoplex. See them at londoff.com. Chevy, together we drive. Are you kidding me?
It's Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. So Beau Pribula has decided to enter the transfer portal. So Beau Pribula will not be back with the Missouri Tigers next year.
Go Tiger.
That's Gary again.
Gary?
Carey.
Gary Pinkel?
Maybe.
Gary Pinkel would
Love to hear me say,
yeah.
Go Tiger.
I don't think so.
yeah, I don't think he would. No, he would. It's Tigers.
Is it?
Tigers.
No, it's not.
Go Mizzou Tiger.
Anyway, so Beau Pribula will play for his third team in as many years next year,
luck to
depending
that
on where he
kid,
goes.
man.
Yeah. So right now, the quarterback depth chart looks like this. It's Matt Zollers, who obviously got some action this past year as a freshman, and Brett Brown, the junior, redshirt junior. There's been a lot of chatter from Mizzou fans. I know we've gotten some questions on this about whether or not somebody like Dylan Raiola, who is the Nebraska quarterback, or now former Nebraska quarterback, if he would come here. Now, Jamie, I know you got some thoughts on Patrick Mahomes. I mean, Dylan Raiola.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's coming here, though.
I hope he doesn't. I can't take it. If so, I'm going to schedule a day to go down there and use my media pass to tell him he's a buffoon.
Ouch.
That's rude.
Is it, Carey?
He's a kid.
No,
working
it's
hard.
not, actually.
He's a kid.
It's not a kid. He's got to be, what, 21, 22?
Nah, he's 20. Probably might be 19 or 20.
I'm
He's
sorry,
a freshman.
what's a legal adult age?
Yeah, your brain
21?
doesn't fully develop. Well, ours have it. It's
What's
never
a
fully
legal
developed. But
adult age?
21.
18, Carey.
21.
18. I didn't say legal to drink.
That's what I was going with. What do you mean?
No,
He's 20 years old.
he's 20.
Yeah.
He's 20 years old. And he's playing make-believe. Yes, and this has nothing.
in fairness to Raiola, there's a lot of people still playing make-believe.
They are.
Yeah, but that's different.
They get together in like hotels and stuff like
Yeah,
that. where you-
and I'm okay with that. There's costumes. There's different people playing different characters. I'm okay with that.
You partake in some of those?
Sometimes depends on the evening. But I'm not trying to be Patrick Mahomes. I mean, unless I'm asked to. But I'm not trying to be Patrick Mahomes on a like in front of like the public to where his hair is the same, he acts the same. I just think it's weird, man.
He's
If that was your son, Carey, because we have to do this to Carey, otherwise Carey will me, that stuff.
If my son, I'd say, hey man, you be your own man.
Yeah.
You ain't him.
Same thing.
He ain't you.
After what, if your son kept doing that and you saw him, you'd be
My
like,
son's 13. I'm like, it's cool, son.
you're not playing the game properly.
What are we talking about if he was
If
20?
he's 20, playing college football.
I'd tell him to be his own man.
You'd be, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I keep wanting to call him Dominic Raiola. That's his father. If Dylan Raiola is the answer, I just thought about this. Is Sam Horn, is he done? What's the deal with him? Is he
I
coming
don't know.
back? I know he got banged up first game of the year.
Yep.
What's his deal? Is
He's
he
entering the transfer portal, too.
Oh, we don't know that.
He also can play baseball.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be intriguing to watch how this unfolds. This is, again, the transfer portal officially opens, I believe, in January. That's when kids can submit their names now, but they aren't able to go anywhere until January. But it's going to be interesting to see how Drink handles this. Is he looking, because he's also looking for an offensive coordinator, right? His OC just got a new job, so you're looking at a situation where maybe you look to go the same route that Oklahoma went when they got their OC and their quarterback, John Mateer, from Washington State. Maybe that's a situation where you can get an OC plus a QB that you feel is capable of playing at a high level and help you get some wins in the SEC. It's going to be a critical time, though. I mean, this is Mizzou has had two really good years, and with really high expectations the last 2 seasons. And I don't think I'm wrong when I say this, have not met the fans' expectations. The fans expected them to be in the college football playoffs this year, but definitely last year.
Well, and in fairness, too, both of their so-called starting quarterbacks got hurt this year.
They did, yeah.
So, I mean, it got to be all things
true. And that happens in sports. I mean, hell, the Blues got 6 forwards injured. Nobody's crying about it.
Well, maybe behind closed doors.
No, maybe.
Yeah, you never know. Here's
you got to keep playing the game.
You do. You do.
Here's the challenge. So let's just stick with Dylan Raiola for a second. If Dante Moore enters the NFL draft, Oregon is going to be hot and heavy for a quarterback. Miami, with Carson Beck moving on, will be looking for one. Maybe Ty Simpson doesn't stay at Alabama, and Alabama's looking for somebody.
Ty Simpson's going to the you said
Ty Simpson?
He's going to the league.
Yeah, there's so Alabama will be looking for a QB, right? That's the problem, whether it's Brendan Sorsby or DJ Lagway or Dylan Raiola or Kenny Minchie. There's going to be a lot of programs, SEC and otherwise, that are going to be looking for and, of course, bidding for the services of the top transfer quarterbacks.
So I have a thought on this, right? I think that if you are a transfer quarterback and you're behind a guy and you don't see a future for you having an opportunity to play, I get it. That's why I didn't mind Beau Pribula transferring. He was behind Drew Aller at Penn State. Probably not going to play and going to take some time. Okay, let me go somewhere where I can get a real opportunity. DJ Lagway was a starter at Florida. Dylan Raiola was a starter at Nebraska. Beau Pribula was a starter at Mizzou. Like, when you start getting guys that are transferring and they were starters, and it's like you're not transferring for, a greater opportunity, I feel like that's – you're playing. You can run into some troublesome issues with that person. Now, Fernando Mendoza was a starter at Cal, and he transferred to Indiana. So it can go either way. But at times, when I look at guys that are starting at Power 4 universities and I got to get out of here. I got to go somewhere else where
weird.
The lights are brighter.
Yeah,
I feel
NIL money?
I think it's all of it.
But
because
Pribula
it's not.
was probably doing pretty good NIL wise here in Mizzou.
Yeah, probably.
So,
for him, maybe he's challenged now. Now he's going to be challenged by Zollers, and he doesn't want to risk the opportunity.
Or maybe he feels like
But they recruited him.
Yeah.
Florida is open, or one of those other schools have openings, right? And maybe he feels like those are better schools for him to go to. But I just feel like when you have a guy that is a starter and that person transfers to kind of a parallel school, it makes me a little nervous about them as a competitor.
Maybe it's the coach, too. Maybe the coach is like, I don't know.
And what if Drink told him, hey, kid, you should probably enter the transfer portal?
Yeah, we don't know. That's the kid's.
Yeah.
Hey, that's his prerogative. If he wants to transfer, I got no issue with that. This season, it started off really well for Beau Pribula, and then the schedule got tougher, and obviously he got hurt against Vanderbilt, and that was kind of it. It was a wrap when he came back. It just he's not the answer, right? Beau Pribula was going to be the answer.
Allen Iverson.
Yeah, I'm talking about the answer for Mizzou's quarterback problems.
My bad.
No, you are right though.
Yeah,
I think it's just as important to get what Carey brought up before. I think it's just as important to get the OC right as it is the quarterback. You've got to find an offensive coordinator that's going to unlock the vertical passing game. If you don't, you're not going to compete in the SEC. You're just not. You could have it. They had a hell of a running game last year. Hell of a running game. Pretty good defense too. Damn good defense. It did not matter because you could not throw the ball vertically.
What's the story on Hardy?
Ahmad Hardy?
Yeah.
He's a youngin'.
Yeah. So he can't declare for the draft.
No. Well, I mean, he could.
Well, I'm asking because he's coming that's a hell of a season.
He played 1 year last year with Louisiana Monroe, and this was his second year. So
he is draft.
Well, you got to be 3 years. You got to be 3 years.
He got to have one more year.
Okay, one more year.
Yeah.
Because I would be worried about that guy leaving.
So he comes back. You still got your foundational running game.
Yeah.
Your O-line played pretty well last year. Again, your defense was very good. I'm not saying everything just transfers over, obviously, because you're going to lose some players too. But the one key element that was missing all season long for this Mizzou team was the vertical passing game. So they have to find an OC that is willing and at his core wants to throw vertically, knowing what that can open up.
Does Mizzou have the receivers for it?
I think they've got that's another good question. I think they got a lot of undersized guys that are pretty good in the slot. They could certainly use a boundary wide receiver, somebody that can win outside the numbers. I think that's a fair question.
For me, that always
It's the next step, right, in the evolution of the whole thing. Yep, I agree. So maybe the Steelers dump Artie the one-man party, and Mizzou brings him in, and you see nothing but 3 and 4 yard.
Let's go.
Passes to tight end.
Yeah.
Norfleet would be.
He's good.
All right. It's Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. We got some Blues cues coming up. So if you got Blues-related questions, send them in. 314-399-9646 is the Air Comfort Service text line. Any Blues-related questions, again, send those in. We'll answer them next on 101 ESPN.
It's time for the Fast Lane's Blues Cues.
Still some time to get in your Blues-related questions into the Air Comfort Service text line at 314-399-9646. Again, the Blues Cues right now with Kerry Davis and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. Here's Andrew Marsh.
All right, let's start off with the 636. Robert Thomas's average shots per game is 1.38 shots per game this year compared to 2.07 over the last 2 seasons. Do you think that's a result of reluctance to shoot due to confidence or offensive opportunity because of less sustained zone time, or is it something else?
Oh, I believe it's reluctance. I think even last night there's a 2-on-1 in the second period. No, actually, I think it was the third period. Pavel Buchnevich and Robert Thomas had 2-on-1 from their own blue line. All the way down the ice, Buch waits, slides it over to Robert Thomas, who should have just one-touched that thing. Go top cheese. Boo. He had it.
Is that how it sounds? When you hit it properly?
No, it's a bing, bing, ding. Bar down, they say.
Okay.
But
That's bear down, Chicago Bears.
he gets on it. Sure. So bear down, bar down, whatever. He gets the puck on his stick and tries to pass it back to Pavel Buchnevich, who is long past the net. The defenseman blocks it, and Robert Thomas blows the wheel and falls into the corner. Shoot the puck. Please.
Shoot.
Shoot.
They're not yelling shoot.
Not enough.
Nope.
Robert needs to
Every time the puck is
yell
on his
louder.
stick, they need to yell, shoot! Then he'll know. Oh,
I mean,
it's like an activation.
it can't hurt, right?
Every time it's on, shoot!
So, no, I think he's looking for other opportunities, which I don't particularly like. And this is something that I wish Robert would realize. He has at times. Is that by him shooting the puck more, it opens up passing lanes to other players because the opposition has to respect the shot. So does the goalie. So then when he does make a pass across, the goalie has to scramble. There might be more openings for other players to score. Just like a good power play, Anthony, you establish the shot first, then make fancy plays.
That's what I've always been telling you.
From the 636, what is affecting the Blues forecheck?
Huh?
What is affecting the Blues
I thought the
forecheck?
forecheck was good last night. I did. I don't. A couple things. How about this? What are some things that can affect a forecheck? Let's do that one instead because the forechecks have been not too bad. Things that can affect a forecheck, bad puck placement. So dumping the puck into an area that's not necessarily a retrievable puck, or it makes it easy for the opposition. So a weak, hard rim. Goalie jumps out, stops the puck, your forecheck's dead. A bad cross-corner dump, too hard. You fired in too hard. It bounces out right to the defenseman. I used to love that when guys did that. Cross-corner dump, they thought you had you. This is wonderful. Thank you. Take the puck, up the ice you go. Your toes are pointed up the ice, forecheck's over. Slow F1 and slow F2, meaning they don't get in fast enough. That's easy. As a defenseman, sure, if F1 comes in like a bat out of hell, I can absorb the hit and move it to my partner because F2's slow, and now there's a lot of ice left to make a pass. If F1 is slow, I just gain the net and head up the ice anyways. So those are things that can affect it, as well as the defenseman. So if you have the three forwards that are doing their job and the defensemen are lazy or slow to the opposition's blue line, that affects it as well. And that gives you bad gap control. That makes for easy transition. It kind of screws up everything.
What about a bad line change?
We're going there right now? Okay. So I've noticed something with the Blues here, and I did it last night. I had been reluctant to do this, but I just had to because I've seen this leak into the game. And if anybody's listening downtown, coaches, sorry guys, but this is a fact. And it's affecting your hockey team right now. It is. When I played for the Detroit Red Wings, the philosophy was you change hard. Meaning get the hell off the ice, full stride, right to the bench, get off, and then the guy on the bench, get off the bench like you're shot out of a cannon, and get to your defensive responsibility or your offensive responsibility immediately. Used to say, get off the bench with a purpose. And that whole process would take about 3 seconds. Not giving the opposition a lot of time to make adjustment. The Blues last night consistently, their average change times from the moment where a player stops skating to the bench to the moment where the player coming off the bench is relevant to the play. Their average was 6.5 to 7 seconds.
That's too long.
It's way too long. And so when you look at the second period, what are the Blues' second period? Why are they so bad in the second period? I can tell you a contributing factor is poor line changes. So players that are stopped skating 10, 15 feet from the bench, the player cannot leave the bench until the player coming off the ice is about 1.5 to 2 feet. Sometimes the referee get a little lenient, but you got to wait. So you're tired, second period, coming up the ice, you dump the puck in. You lollygag to the bench. Player coming off the bench doesn't come off the bench hard enough. Now all of a sudden the puck is back into the neutral zone, and you're defending the neutral zone, and now into your own zone, and you're defending again. That happened a number of times last night, and then I went back this morning, and I looked at the previous game, about 8 seconds, which is why you aren't establishing zone time, which is why you're giving the opposition zones. You're giving them lines. So you're giving them the blue line. You're giving them the center ice line. You're giving them the blue line. That's got to change. Championship teams change properly. And I remember even going back to my Ottawa days, Jacques Martin. We had a line change drill. A drill that we'd do once a week so that we could catch the opposition snoozing. And we would get 5 guys back onto the ice and trap the other team into a long shift.
Seems like one of those edges that you can develop.
Yeah,
You
and
do it right.
in the second period, especially if you get an offensive puck and you climb the wall towards your bench, you cycle the puck hard to the corner. Guy knows. You continue right to the bench, fresh guy onto the ice who jumps into the cycle. Next guy, same thing. Next guy, same thing. Now you have 3 guys, fresh bodies that are on the ice. The other team's trapped in the defensive zone, and you've got full control of the puck. And you didn't have to dump it in. You just cycled the puck knowing that it was time to change. I think this would help the Blues if they had more discipline and more effort on their line changes.
From Grant Francis Fan Club, if for whatever reason the Blues win the draft lottery, do you think Gavin McKenna or whoever goes number 1 or whatever does much to move the needle short term?
I don't know about short term. It's a lot to expect a kid like, even you look at Connor Bedard, you look at Macklin Celebrini when they came in. It took them a year and a half. Connor Bedard, 2 years to get to where like they're making an impact. But if they're making an impact on your team and league-wide by the time they're 20 years old, you're winning. Like Celebrini's going to have over 100 points this year. You don't have a guy on your roster that's come close to 100 points.
Do you feel like it'd be beneficial if the Blues got a guy like that?
It'll be great. But Celebrini, the Sharks and the Blackhawks have had to really stink for an extended period of time.
Yeah, but what if you just stink for 1 year?
But
Do you get what I'm saying? Like this just so happens to be an off year. You stink. You find yourself.
But you better hope you win the lottery. So again, there's a risk factor involved. Like, our chances increase. They do. But go back the last handful of years. How many times has the favored team won the lottery?
Well, the Islanders won last year, and I don't even know if they were even top 5. Were they?
That's what I'm saying. So there's no guarantee. Like in the days of, the Connor McDavid and all that, there was a guarantee you're getting first pick if you're last in the NHL.
Well, what if it's not even first pick? It's more of like a top 5 pick. I feel like a top 5 guy could have that impact.
I don't know about this year. I don't know. I think it's risky. But, if you're in that spot, make the best of it.
That's it. All right. There's your Blues Cues here on 101 ESPN. We're going to take a look ahead to the college football playoffs, including the Friday night matchup, so tomorrow night's matchup, between Oklahoma and Alabama. This is a rematch. Do we see this one also going to Oklahoma, or can Alabama justify, to Marsh's point yesterday, its seeding, its placement in the college football playoff? Oklahoma, Bama, breakdown next to 101 ESPN. Jamie and I have our guy Stewie on the line right now. And Stewie, want to ask you a question. CPI report, what is it and why do we need to know about it?
Well, that's the inflation report, Anthony. It's one of the gauges that the Federal Reserve looks at to determine whether they're going to cut the interest rates in the future. And CPI came out.
We lost our guy Stewie here.
Well, Stewie's probably out there buzzing around trying to find some things for clients, doing the best job that he can. And unfortunately, when you're driving around like that, you find pockets where your cell phone decides to go bye-bye. But I can tell you this, that Stewie will work for you every single day of the week. He'll work hard for you, whether it's purchasing a home or he's giving us a CPI report or the Federal Reserve, whatever it is that concerns you or that things that you need to know. Stewie's going to be there for you, as you know, Anthony.
It's nice because you don't have to worry about being an expert at something that you're not up on. And you can tell yourself, well, I should know about this stuff. Yeah, should, but don't. Yeah. And our guy Stewie, who might be, Stewie, are you back?
I'm back. Sorry
there we
about
go.
that.
That's all right.
So you were saying about a CPI report.
Yes.
I said the CPI report came out, and it came out better than expected, 2.7%. Everybody's ecstatic about it. Rates dropped, but there's lots of talk amongst financial markets that this is kind of fictitious because the government shutdown happened. That could have caused inflation to drop. I'm encouraged. I think this is an opportunity. If you're in a position where your rate's in the upper sixes, low sevens, whatever it is, cash out refinance, go ahead and take advantage now because if the CPI report next month comes out and it's higher than expected, you can see those rates bounce right back up.
All right, get your phone out. Call Stewie, 314-324-4440.
Again, that number, 314-324-4440.
And for any more information that you require, or if you miss that number, you can always Google the bagel loan.
Stewie, keep up the great work.
Have a great day, guys.
NMLS number 226715.
Jamie Rivers here, back with Katie from Elite Comfort Experts. Be honest, it's getting colder. Does your house feel like the Mojave Desert this time of year?
That's not just the cold, it's low humidity. Dry air increases bacteria, viruses, respiratory infections, and can dry out your skin.
So it's not just about comfort and extending the life of your system, it's also about your family's health.
Absolutely. We will install whole home humidifiers that work with your Lennox furnace to balance the air, improve comfort, and save energy.
That's the kind of upgrade I can get behind, especially when it helps the entire house's indoor air quality.
We check it all. Clean it, test it, and yes, we check for carbon monoxide too because your safety comes first.
You're not just changing a filter and calling it a day. There's a reason why Elite Comfort Experts is a BBB Torch Award winner for ethics.
No gimmicks, just guarantees. Visit EliteComfortExperts.com.
Get your air and your system ready at EliteComfortExperts.com. Heating and cooling done the right way.
EliteComfortExperts.com.
This is the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN.
.306, your time check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. So tomorrow night, Alabama will visit Oklahoma in a rematch of the two's regular season matchup in which Oklahoma won the game and really propelled them into the college football playoff, taking nothing away from what they did, of course, before the game or after the game. But it was really that Alabama game that I think the majority of college football fans said, oh, okay, Oklahoma's going to get in here. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock on ABC and ESPN, and right here on 101 ESPN, we'll have the game for you. Pregame at 6:30, kickoff at 7. You'll have Alabama and Oklahoma. Do you guys foresee this game playing out the same way as that first matchup between these two teams?
If Alabama can't run the football, I have no expectation for them to do anything successfully. They haven't run the ball well these last, I don't want to say 3 or 4 games. They looked completely out of it versus Georgia in the SEC championship game. They looked outclassed, outmanned. They looked slow. They didn't look like a really good football team, and they also barely beat Auburn in the Iron Bowl the week before. So if Oklahoma is not, I think defensively they can get after the quarterback. They fly around a little bit and they do some good things. Offensively, Oklahoma is hit or miss, in my opinion. Like when you watch them play Mizzou, it seemed like a quarter and a half, 2 quarters before they finally hit that big play and were able to kind of separate themselves. But if Alabama cannot run the football, which again they've been struggling to do as of late, I'd have no reason or belief in Alabama to win this game.
I'll be honest. I was all about Alabama, but the more I look at this matchup, I think Oklahoma wins this thing. If you go back to that first, yeah, I know. Wow. I was really leaning toward Alabama. I was creating the narrative in my head of, and I mentioned it on air. Alabama just simply turned the ball over. Otherwise they dominated it. Well, it's part of Oklahoma's blueprint for winning games, So it's like if they could play out the exact same way. And Carey's right. Alabama can't run the ball at all. It's weird to say. Jamie, Derrick Henry went there. You tell the story all the time.
That's all he did was run the ball.
Yeah, he couldn't pass block very good.
No, Alabama, at least not when he first got there. No. Alabama, I don't think even tries to run the game. They throw 9% more than expected. Very pass heavy by design. Oklahoma's run defense is elite. They're number 1 in yards before contact allowed. Alabama is awful after contact. Jam Miller expected to play, but he's still a little banged up. I know that Alabama can prove that they could throw against Oklahoma, but you put the ball in the air that many times, I think they're liable to do the same thing that they did the previous time, which is put the ball in the air, turnovers occur, and Oklahoma's got you right where they want to, and they can be blitz happy. And Alabama, as CD just mentioned, Alabama got run the fast laned over in that Georgia game.
Oh, boy,
the SEC championship game. That was terrible. They're kind of limping in. So I think that Oklahoma, while I'm not the biggest Oklahoma fan, their offense is tough to watch at times. They're at home, elite defense. Alabama's limping in. I think Oklahoma wins this game.
I'm with you. I haven't seen enough from Alabama that really makes me feel like, they are the old Alabama, the Nick Saban Alabama. Their athletes don't look superior to the other athletes. They look the same. They don't look fast. They don't look overly athletic. They look like a regular SEC team, where in years past, Alabama looked like, you could almost confused them in some instances for an NFL team.
Sure.
Like they had that much talent and that much athletic ability and just that much more better players than everyone else. And when I'm looking at it right now, I don't feel that way. I went back and looked at their yards rushing per game. So versus LSU, 56 yards rushing. Versus South Carolina, 72 yards. Versus Oklahoma, when they played them the first time, 80 yards. They had 158 versus Auburn. And then I'm not mistaken, they had 3 versus Georgia, a -3 versus Georgia in the SEC championship game. I excluded the Eastern Illinois game because
why?
Who
Would you do
cares?
that?
I mean, come on, man.
Go Panthers.
They had a bye week there. They had -3 yards rushing against Georgia in the SEC. -3 yards rushing as a team.
One guy or the team?
No, the entire team.
Well, sacks count
they
against
count
the rushing.
-28 for Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. Don't get sacked. You know what I mean?
Really?
They do.
They do. In college, they do. Yeah.
Still awful.
It's still terrible. It's terrible.
Still very not productive.
So you got one game there in the last, and that's excluding the Eastern Illinois game, which in my opinion is essentially a bye week. In your SEC games, you got one game there where we went over 100 yards rushing as a team. you're not capable of doing that. And if you can't run the football, we've talked about this. Playoff time, defense, tackle, blocking, running the ball, those are the things that win games, because if you're able to run the ball successfully, it also opens up play action pass. You can take shots downfield because now those safeties are getting hungry to stop the run. Well, you're not threatening them with the run.
Yeah.
So there's really no concern. So I think, in my opinion, Oklahoma is going to win this game because Alabama hasn't shown me in the last 5 to 6 weeks that they're capable of running the ball successfully.
In fairness, Oklahoma doesn't run the ball that well either.
Well,
they just don't. But when I look at this matchup, what does it come down to? Do you have an elite component to your team? And Oklahoma's defense is elite.
Yeah.
Alabama cannot run the ball. They've got no pass rush. That's not exactly the great recipe. I think Alabama is like the better team from a talent standpoint.
I don't. Really? Because when I watch Alabama, maybe I'm spoiled from watching Nick Saban's version of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Mm-hmm. The Alabama team that I watched play Georgia in the SEC championship game looked like regular dudes. And that's not something that you would normally say for an Alabama team. They do not look overly athletic. They don't look like they are superior in terms of their performance and what they're capable of doing. They look like regular guys playing other guys that were better than them. Mm-hmm. And that's not something that I'm accustomed to saying about Alabama. When I watch Alabama football, I'm seeing dudes that I know that are going to be drafted in the first round, that I know are going to be all pros at the next level, that I know are going to dominate. When I watch this team now, I see guys that'll probably be 3rd, 4th, 5th round guys. Not bad. I was undrafted. Kudos. But it's not the superior athletes that I'm accustomed to seeing from Alabama. They are regular guys in comparison to what they've had in the past.
All right, everybody call their shot. CD and I are on Oklahoma. Jamie?
Alabama. Roll Tide.
Marshy?
Former Sooner.
I think Alabama wins.
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, one of us is going to be right. Well, two of us are going to be right.
Two of us are going to be wrong.
One side is going to be right. Jamie, don't focus on the negative, all right? Fastlane's going to be right on that game. That's
What?
I'm sarcastic. Doesn't mean I'm negative.
What? I don't know what you heard.
You know what I heard.
What'd you say?
Chris Kerber next on 101 ESPN.
Well, it's that time of the year where that cold is rolled in, and you want to make sure that your house is as comfortable as it can be. And look, here's the thing. We know that even when we do a great job and we're changing the air filters at that furnace, which is what Classic Air Care recommends, is the number one thing you can do at home to make sure that that furnace is staying in top shape. But aside from getting the maintenance plans and getting it checked out twice a year like they can do for you, sometimes things are going to happen. And when they do, call Classic Air Care. There's over 100 trucks on the road. They're those great orange trucks you see with the Penguins. You're seeing around a lot of them. They are on the road. They can typically get to you within 24 hours. They have after-hours calls as well, and they can get to you. A 4.8 Google rating for a reason. That's because they make customer satisfaction their number one priority with every single one of their texts. Look, it's not fun when that thing breaks. They know it. They also know that they can do a great job by alleviating your stress and hassle. If it's not working right or if your furnace breaks down during this holiday season, don't worry about it. Pick up the phone, call Classic Air Care, get online at classicaircare.com, check them out, book an appointment there as well. They'll get to you quickly, they'll get that house up and running, and they'll take the stress away from you. That's how you get that kind of great customer service. It's Classic Air Care. They've been making people comfortable since 1926.
Talking everything St. Louis Blues as we head into the Blues booth on 101 ESPN. Presented by Boardwalk Hardwood Floors. Find your perfect new floor at boardwalkhardwood.com.
It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Kerry Davis, Andrew Marsh, Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. Let's head to the Collier and Thompson phone line. We're joined by the play-by-play man of the St. Louis Blues, Chris Kerber. What's up, Kerbs?
Anthony, how are you?
Oh, well, doing great after last night's shutout victory over the Jets. What a performance. We'll start off with Joel Hofer. Interesting call for Coach Jim Montgomery to roll with Hofer. He'd explain the reasoning behind it, and then he got paid for it because Hofer threw out his shutout a third of the season. What do you think has clicked for Joel Hofer over the last, month now of strong play?
Oh, I think he's benefiting he's the goaltender that seems to be in net when the team has a better all-around team game in front of them for the most part. It's sort of like you got that starting pitcher that never gets any run support. He's kind of getting the run support from not from a bunch of offense going the other way, but just the quality of the play in front of him. But the other thing, too, is Joel Hofer's a good goaltender that's continuing to grow and develop. Look, that's the first time in his NHL career that he had played in 5 consecutive games. I really liked the reasoning from Jim Montgomery and David Alexander when they looked at the scenario of having back-to-back games, and also the fact that it was Hofer in net when the Blues played the Rangers in New York right before the holiday, and things didn't go great in that game. There's a rare opportunity for your backup goaltender to kind of get a second game right after, right after not having a very good game. And how do you respond? And that's something that you've got to learn to do in the NHL. Backup goaltenders, especially young ones, don't get a lot of chances for that. And because of the back-to-back scenario here where they were going to be using both goaltenders anyway, it presented the coaching staff with that opportunity. And, did Joe Hofer deliver just what they needed.
Kerbs, last night Robbie Fabry started the game on the wing with Robert Thomas and Pavel Buchnevich. Then following that, it kind of was a little bit of a revolving door. Oscar Sundqvist spent some time there. Braden Shen had a shift there. Torpchenko. What do you make of the revolving door on the wing with those two right now?
Well, it's not really much of a surprise, I don't think, just because you've got 3 of your top 6 out of the lineup, and they're all wingers. So that really impacts things. As you said, we've seen those different players there. And, for example, the snag with Shen up there as well. That's a terrific left winger to put with those two guys. That means that, you're weaker in a center spot with another matchup that you need. A similar, scenarios, though. You got Jake Neighbors on a line with Shen. Okay, you take Jake off that. Then you got that same hole filled on that second line. And I think really they're just trying to piece things together until one of these guys gets healthy. Now, good news is some of the guys were skating around this morning, but they're still a little ways off. But the reality of it is we'll see Toropchenko start there. I don't think that will last. I mean, I hope I'm wrong because that means something else is going really right. But, it's just a matter of who do you put there in the bodies. And the bottom line is you don't have a lot of top six, quality offensive guys to put in that spot with the injuries, Jamie. So I think they're just trying to piece it together. And when they had that 1-goal lead, for example, they put Oscar Sundqvist up there and said, okay, you're our defensive replacement now on that top line against the Scheifele line. Go get it done. And that's kind of what we're seeing. I think it's taken a lot of coaching is what these injuries have done, without a doubt.
Curbs, you think it's a little surprising that Monty or Otter, whoever's making those calls at the time, haven't given Pius Suter a little look on that line just because of the hockey IQ and the good positioning? And, some of those top guys need someone who thinks the game on the same level as them. I'm just surprised he hasn't tried it.
Well, Jimmy, I don't disagree with you there. I think the only thing I can go back on is, you look at first off, I thought that line with Suter and Berggren last night and Dvorsky was actually really good.
Yeah, it was great.
And somewhere else in the lineup, where can you create some mismatches when guys are out? Like, Robert Thomas is going to go head-to-head with one of the other top two lines, and in all likelihood, Braden Shen, right, or Pius Suter if he was centering that line. So if you can get a guy like Suter with some of that skill out there and maybe create a bit of a mismatch on that third line, maybe that's something you can ride to your advantage. I think you could put Suter, I think Neighbors, and I think Shen. Those are your top three choices there right now. Maybe a Stenberg could actually slide in. Maybe we see Stenberg on that left side a little bit today. I really liked what we saw from him in that game last night. But again, you're just trying to fill in without, totally ripping apart, the rest of your lineup and maybe giving them an edge because you're not as deep as you can be.
Curbs, Justin Falk is tied for the team lead in goals. He's on pace to have more goals this year than he's had, at any point throughout his entire career. What are you seeing from him just being more willing to shoot the puck and being more aggressive?
I think that's it. I think the defensive system that the Blues switched to, 12, 15 games ago, I lost count, has kind of allowed guys to, when it goes, you're going. I mean, look, when you're playing more of a man in the defensive zone and the puck gets turned over and you're a defenseman that's up near the blue line, you become like a forward. And that's what we saw a lot of that in that game last night. So I think, the shots are just getting through. This team was struggling so much defensively that those defensemen were just trying to figure out how to sort things through in their own end. And in the first month and a half of the season, offense was probably the furthest thing from their mind. I think you're seeing, the benefits of a system that's allowing them to get to the offensive zone a little bit better coming through. And, we've seen Justin Falk put these kind of numbers up. It's good to see him get on a bit of last season and into the playoffs. The defense were a massive part of the offensive side of things, and that's something that has been sorely missed this season.
Chris Kerber joins us right now on the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Chris, what else has stood out to you over these last couple of games? Like, what's your feel for the team? And the reason I ask that is because, of course, there's been so many moving parts now with the injuries and these young guys having to step up, some being called up, some being called down. What's your overall feel for this squad over the last 3-4 games?
Listen, you know what, Anthony, I think that when you talk to the players, there's still a really strong belief system with this group, and that's positive. A couple of years ago, I can compare it to that and go, by that point in time, I think the belief system was gone. And I don't get that sense yet when I'm talking to players. Now, I also don't believe that it can't be, so it's like tonight's, this is a tough final 3 games before the Christmas break. The Rangers have more road wins than anybody. Then you're down against the 2-time Cup champions in Florida. Even though they're injured, they're winning. And then Tampa Bay's found their mojo again. So, there's going to be a hard 3 games, but there is a mental toughness to this team in some respect that they're finding a way to still stay in and to keep clawing fight. I mean, you're coming in, you're 4 points out of a playoff spot. All right, go get it and see what happens tonight. The flip side of that, I just don't know what team you're going to see on a nightly basis. And I actually think that I'm not so sure the players themselves know. So when they're coming to the rink, I think they're coming to the rink with some confidence, but also some trepidation of what's going to happen tonight. And when a team really gets on a roll, they're not coming with that, second one. They're coming in saying, we're going to dictate the game. And I don't know that the consistency has been there for this team yet where they feel that. That's what you're hoping to build over these next few games going into the holiday break.
Curbs, last one for me. You mentioned Otto Stenberg and Berggren last night. Their first games were in the Blue Note. I thought both guys had solid games. I liked what Stenberg brought to the table. I thought the chemistry with Berggren and Dvorsky, that line was really good. But, your opinion of what you saw in game one for those guys.
Well, two different scenarios, right? First NHL game for Stenberg and not the case for Berggren. For Berggren, there's a second chance here. He was finding himself just not finding a regular role with the Red Wings. And so the Blues claimed him, and what a huge opportunity this is. He can, at some point you wonder, do some of these guys, whether you got to bring them in because of waivers or whatever, do some of them Wally Pipp somebody? And I could see that happening with the way the season had started for the St. Louis Blues. So Berggren, I thought we saw some real good play, some smart. I mean, that pass that he made to Pius Suter was just outstanding. And again, like every young player, he's only 25. Can you find consistency in the league? So we'll see what happens with that one. Stenberg, guys, he was making plays. He was making defensive plays. I mean, I looked down there on the penalty kill, and I went, wait a minute, that's 28. And then I had to look, because having a 28 and a 29 back in the lineup, guys, that'll mess with the broadcaster mind, right? Okay, because sometimes, especially when they're about the same height, they both got blonde hair coming out of the helmet. You're like, okay, who's who here? And so he just made really smart plays. And the one thing that we have been told consistently about Otto Stenberg, when we talked to Tim Taylor at the beginning of the year at training camp, all these other things, when we did that, they kept saying that he's the kind of player that he may not light it up for 70, 80 points. But when he's on the ice, he's the kind of player that's going to make the players around him better. And when that kind of player gets an opportunity with higher skilled players like NHL players versus AHL players, he's the kind of guy that just might take that and run with it and shine, Jamie. So I really liked what we saw from him, albeit just game one.
Curbs, have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and happy holidays to you. Because I think we're all off next week on Thursday. So happy holidays to you and your family.
All right, Anthony, thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody, too. Enjoy the final 3 games before the NHL takes its break, and we'll see everybody at the rink when we get back in town.
All right, we'll do. Thanks, Curbs. See ya.
Okay. See you guys.
That's Chris Kerber, voice of the Blues here on 101 ESPN. We're going to continue and don't forget Blues and Rangers tonight. Pregame at 6, puck drop at 7. Pregame at 6, puck drop at 7. Rams, Blues and Rangers. Rams play the Seahawks tonight, and we'll dive into that matchup a little later on. Not here, unfortunately. Yeah. All right, college football first-round breakdown. We just talked about Oklahoma and Alabama. The 4 of us were split on the matchup. What about Texas A&M and Miami? We'll talk about that next on 101 ESPN.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. You just heard voice of the Blues, Chris Kerber. If you missed that interview, make sure you go to 101ESPN.com or check out the free Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Just head to the podcast page and you will find all of our interviews and all of our shows there. And it's all brought to you by the Schaefer Door Company. Blues back in action tonight after defeating the Winnipeg Jets 1-0 last night. They'll go up against the Rangers, and you can listen to that game right here on 101 ESPN. Pregame starts at 6 tonight. Puck drop is at 7. I'm Andrew Marsh, and the Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
One of the highly anticipated matchups in college football, the first round, is number 10 Miami versus number 7 Texas A&M. College football, and I heard Tim McKernan say this on the Spread Zone, latest Spread Zone podcast, which is available, by the way, wherever you download your podcast.
Wow.
It's Tim and I this week. Riz was off, but Riz gave his picks. But Tim brought this up. I thought it was really an astute point from him. The Miami-Texas A&M game kicks off 11 o'clock local time, 12 Eastern. One of the reasons why they're doing that is to not go head-to-head with the NFL, which I thought was smart. NFL flexed some of their games, or maybe they didn't even flex any of the games. They just had it as part of the deal, but they're playing some games on Saturday. The two games that will go head-to-head with the NFL, Tulane, Ole Miss, and James Madison in Oregon.
Yeah.
They moved Alabama and Oklahoma to Friday and made sure that Miami and Texas A&M kicked off before the NFL games do. So smart overall. As we look at this matchup, Miami and A&M, Carey, I have to imagine that you're all over the Canes because you hate Texas A&M with. I mean, you hate the SEC, but you really hate A&M.
I don't hate Texas A&M. I just think that they are going to do what I expect them to do. When you know who someone is, you actually respect them. There's a level of respect that I have for that organization, for that program. I know what they're going to be. I know who they are. Wow. It's the ones that confuse me that worry me. You know what I mean? So, I do have the Miami Hurricanes in that game. I think Miami is I know they fumbled and bumbled their way into the college football playoff, and no one expected them to be there. But Texas A&M has had some struggles as of late, losing their last game to Texas. I know they beat the hell out of Samford, which is expected. The SEC gives themselves an extra bye week in the middle of the season, towards the end of it. They barely, and I mean barely, came back and beat South Carolina, who they were down. Was it 30-3 at one point? They were getting the
30-3, 33-3. I don't know.
They lost 31-30.
So they couldn't have scored.
They couldn't have scored 33.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll go with yours.
Yeah, I think it was 30-3 at one point. Didn't look good. The Mizzou game, they were slow out of the gates, and then finally they were playing a Mizzou team that just really couldn't get anything going offensively. So I haven't seen. I go with track records. Like if a team is trending in the right direction, I say, okay, cool. I can see that they're moving in that direction. If a team is trending in the other direction, which I think Texas A&M has, and I've been telling you all season long, they'll blow it at some point. Like they don't believe it, and then they finally get to the Texas game, and they're like, yeah, here's the game. We don't want to show up. So I don't know which version of Texas A&M is going to show up in this game. Are they going to start slow? Are they going to be able to, ready to roll from the outset? Or are they going to just be kind of methodically trying to get themselves into the game? They got some really good athletes, but I think I like Miami in this game.
As you guys know, I've liked Texas A&M all season long. I thought they were going to be one of those teams that surpass their win total projection. I just thought that the way that Mike Elko coaches, Marcel Reed, the athletes that they have, especially a wide receiver, I thought that Texas A&M was undervalued coming into the season. I think they're overvalued now with the way that they're playing. I think this is a car. I think it's a car out of gas. The way that they have played over the past, the final couple of regular season games, the way that they played, it didn't look right. And when you look at this matchup, if Carson Beck, he is a bad decision maker at times, unless Carson Beck blows this thing for Miami, Miami, in my opinion, should be the ones that's favored. Mm-hmm. It's a 3.5 spread, so it's not much either way. And I'll take the 3.5. But I think that Miami, with the way they match up, they are better, in my opinion, than Texas A&M is in the important stuff. For example, I think Miami's offensive line, foundation. Texas A&M's got a good pass rush. I think Miami counters perfectly fine with that offensive line. The way that Miami throws downfield, Carson Beck is very good at throwing the ball downfield. Again, he just doesn't always make the correct read. They can attack Texas A&M if Texas A&M can't get pressure. Miami's 12th. They got a 12% explosive pass rate. It's 26th in the nation. The underneath stuff, the underneath passing, I think favors A&M, but only partially. But again, the downfield passing attack that Miami can present is good. The other thing, too, Miami can run. A&M is awful against stacked boxes, so I think Miami will do that. Miami's defensive line is outstanding. So, again, I think they get the lead, they lean on the run, and then I think that defensive line starts to eat, and Marcel Reed starts to fall apart. So, give me Miami in this matchup.
Yeah, give me A&M. Give me A&M all night long. Miami had a cupcake schedule this year. They really did. I'm looking at their schedule. They had a big win against Notre Dame to start the season. Like, then what? You know, Florida State at the time was ranked 18, but we know they're not any good. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess you'd classify Pitt as a nice win for them, but then what? Like, what else? He lost to Louisville, lost to SMU. I don't know. I just don't think they're as good as some people are thinking. And A&M, they've had a steady schedule all year. At the time, LSU 20, Mizzou 22. They played South Carolina. They lost to Texas. They beat Notre Dame as well. Mm-hmm. I like A&M in this game. I think Miami showed a lot of inconsistencies throughout the season, and A&M, although there's been a little bit of a decline-ish at the end of the season where it didn't look as sharp. I mean, barring the Samford game, but we're not going to count that one. It was 48-0.
Go Bulldogs.
Yeah. So give me A&M in this one.
I think Jamie's going to be on an island.
Yeah, I have Miami. I think Ruben
Bring
Bain.
it on, guys. Whatever.
That a baby.
I think Ruben Bain gets after the quarterback. He's a stud. And the left tackle for A&M, Trey Zuns, he also really, really good tackle. He's only given up 1 sack all year. He's been chirping. He said, I don't think he'll be a threat. Talking about Ruben Bain, we need to worry about too much. Brother, you need to worry about Ruben Bain. And if you're already chirping before the game starts.
Bain.
Maybe
exactly.
Not.
Come on.
We'll find out.
I don't know, man. Ruben Bain's a stud.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Okay.
That's why they play the game.
That is why they play the game. That's why they play the game. This is going to be exciting, man. I'm looking forward to it all kicking off tomorrow and then seeing what takes place on Saturday. I think we know the afternoon games, kind of how that's going to roll. But Friday night.
Why you say it like that?
I mean, James Madison ain't got a snowball's chance in hell.
They're in the playoffs, man.
Cool. It's a cool story. It's a great story. It's a great story to tell your grandkids 25 years from now, 40, 30, 40 years from now. When they get rolled, they say, you see that man? That future Hall of Famer? I played against him.
Who do they have?
Oregon.
Oh, better keep your head on a swivel, Oregon.
Right? Marsh, you got to be with Jamie. You hate Oregon.
I'm not a big fan
you going to James? Okay. All right, we'll talk about it later.
He don't like the Ducks.
You going?
He don't like Oregon. He doesn't like the Oregon
Irish?
Trail.
It was a hard game to play in middle school.
In fact, Marshy doesn't even like Nike.
Nope.
At all.
Look at him. He's wearing
Nike hat.
Yeah,
and he hates it.
But that's out of spite.
He hates
He
it.
says it makes his head itch.
I have Nike pants on right now.
He hates it.
That was an
I have
accident.
Nike shoes. I have a lot of Nike stuff.
Yeah, it's out of spite.
He's going to burn it
I
later.
love the movie Air. It's a great film. So you're just putting words into my mouth right now. It's not true.
Don't do that, Jamie.
Yeah, don't do that, James.
But the Oregon Ducks, I'm not a big fan. I think they're, well.
Think they're frauds?
Oh, say it. You're going to call them the F word. Go ahead.
Frauds.
Say it. That's your time, Marsh.
I don't think they're frauds. I just, over time, they haven't won the big game.
Oregon's probably going to go on a run.
Probably. Them and the Broncos. Oregon's going to win the national championship, and the Broncos will win the Super Bowl.
Two teams that Marsh has just bagged on relentlessly.
Yeah.
Those two teams are going to roll. All right, so we're split on Alabama and Oklahoma. Carey and I are on Oklahoma. Marsh and Jamie are on Bama. And in this one, Jamie's on the island. He's got A&M, although he does have the favorite in this one. But the three of us have Miami. We'll continue our big game breakdowns of the first round. Ole Miss and Oregon in their two matchups against the group of fives. Can't imagine we'll be on the island there. As much as Marsh hates the Ducks and everything they stand for.
I'm no idiot now. Come on.
I can't imagine he's got the Dukes in that one. Speaking of Marsh, he's got what's trending next on 101 ESPN.
Are you ready to sell your home right now? Right? You're looking for top dollar for your home, but maybe you're not sure when to list your home, all of those things. Well, listen closely. The realtor you choose matters. I've known Gloria Liu for years. I've seen her proven systems, her guarantees, and I've even talked to many thrilled clients. With Gloria Liu at Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, you get results. Right in the name, too. Your home sold. Or Gloria will buy it. She makes buying and selling so simple. Gloria has over 24,000 buyers in waiting. So start packing because your home might already be sold. Her team sells for top dollar, which means more money for you. Gloria sells fast and closes a home sale just about every other day. Unlike some other agents who barely sell homes throughout the year, Gloria sells a lot, and she will guarantee in writing to sell your home at your agreed-upon price, or she will buy it herself. So please take it from me and call Gloria Liu. Please tell her that Jamie Rivers sent you in. Her number is 314-325-6888. Again, that number is 314-325-6888. Or you can visit GloriaHasTheBuyers.com. As always, seller and Gloria must agree upon the sales price as well as the possession date.
topics in the sports world?
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
It's time to find out with
What's Trending? Brought to you by Elite Comfort Experts. Heating and cooling with no gimmicks, just guarantees. EliteComfortExperts.com.
Welcome back to the Fast Lane here on 101 ESPN with Anthony Stalter, Jamie Rivers, and Carey Davis. I'm Andrew Marsh, and it's time for What's Trending. Gentlemen, yesterday the Atlanta Falcons posted a video of Kirk Cousins, who was asked a question about offensive strategies, and he was all about it, loved talking about it. He had a breakdown of offensive strategies going into defenses, how defenses have evolved. He talked about pure progression in terms of, just a different way of going about an offense. What did you guys come away with after listening to what Kirk Cousins had to say? And for those that maybe didn't watch the videos, a 2-minute video, long breakdown, he goes into a lot, but maybe for a casual football fan, it could seem a little confusing with some of the verbiage that he used.
It was very confusing at times with the verbiage, but actually I'm here for it. I am. I love the breakdown side of any sport. Dan Orlovsky fell in love with the way he does things a couple of years ago. Really like his style, like the way he educates people, breaks it down. And then to hear an actual NFL quarterback, whether you like Kirky football or not, Anthony, it's impressive to hear the thought process, the amount of things that a quarterback has to process in real time as coverages are changing and the safeties are showing one look, but they're going to play a different look. And that's pre-snap, and then post-snap to see a whole other story that presents itself as far as the defenses are concerned. It just amazes me at the IQ of a top-level any NFL quarterback for that matter, but one that really is elite. Like when you think of the Peyton Mannings, the Tom Brady's, or the Patrick Mahomes, just how friggin' smart they are and how good they are. And for me, it blew me away. And even though I didn't understand half of what he was saying, I listened to the whole thing.
It was great. It was great. Now, Carey, it's probably second nature to you. You knew you played on offense as a fullback, but that's the side of the ball that you coached and you called plays for at Hazelwood Central. So all of that is secondhand for you. I know enough to be dangerous, but to hear him talk about it the way he did, I thought the thing that really stood out was when he was talking about looking at the safeties first. Is it single high? A lot of times you can throw vertically against. Single high means that there's another safety in the box. You don't necessarily want to run against that. When there's two safeties back, that's when you can run if you want to call an audible. But I loved how he said, one side, you've got one type of coverage beater. On the other side, you've got others. So you can, if you got pressure coming from one, you have to change that. All of that was interesting. And then he said, defenses started to get smart. They started to disguise what coverages they were running. And he said, by the time I hit my third step, then they showed me what they're actually going to be in, and he's going to make a decision on the fly. And he talked about the evolution of offense. Everybody knows I'm not a big fan of Kirk Cousins. I'm not a big fan of Kirk Cousins because I think he's the most overrated, overpaid quarterback in NFL history. The production never matched the dollar amount, and I thought teams just continue to get fooled by him. You hate Oregon because Oregon can't win the big game. I get frustrated for the same thing. Kirk Cousins, game on the line, he's checking down, and he does it repeatedly. He does it repeatedly. He ain't gonna win it. He's not gonna win the game when it's big. Thursday night, eliminated against a Todd Bowles defense he's seen over and over again. He can have a big game. Otherwise, he's overrated. But the dude is smart, highly intelligent, total pro, and what he did breaking it down, I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah, it shows you how difficult it is to play football. I always laugh when people are, you just run and hit people. Like, you really have no clue, like, the intricate details. And he didn't even give you any play calls. He didn't mention knowing where the linebacker was blitzing from, taking the line protection to make sure you pick that guy up so you don't get hit in the face, all while looking at where the safeties are and trying to drop back 5 steps and figure out who the ball should be going to while people are blitzing, trying to harm you. Like, all of these things that he mentioned are happening within, I don't know, 4 or 5 seconds if you're lucky. from the time you snap the ball to the time you hit your 5th step or your 7th step or your 3rd step, trying to decipher who's coming to hit me. Can't look at that guy. Need to be looking at these guys back here and trusting the people in front of me to do their job. So it's a great breakdown of trying to explain how hard football is. Like it is, and really great defensive players make the game even that much harder. That's why Troy Polamalu is one of my favorite players, because he would literally be standing at the line of scrimmage and know that when the ball is snapped, I need to be 20 yards deep. Now, as a quarterback, you're looking at us. One safety back there. I'm good. Oh, where's he going? I don't think he's supposed to be there. Oh God, it's a pick. Oh my God,
where did you come from?
You picked me up. So it is extremely difficult. It is like learning a completely different language and trying to understand all of those things that come with, again, rapid fire, things that are happening extremely quickly, getting the ball out of your hand and knowing where to go with the football. I think it's a beautiful thing. So he broke it down really well.
So what is the difference between, he talked about cutting the field in half versus the pure progression?
So he's talking about, when you're cutting the field in half, so I actually broke this down during an Illini game. 2 high safeties. Let's break it down as plain as possible. You're looking at 11 people on the football field, right? 4 defensive linemen. We'll go to base defense. 3 linebackers, 2 safeties, 2 corners. If it's 2 high safeties, that means those 2 safeties are 12 to 15 yards depth from the line of scrimmage, and they're on the hash. Let's say the ball is in the middle of the field. They're on the hash. That's 2 high safety look. Single high safety is one of those guys comes down into the box. Now it's 4 defensive linemen, 3 linebackers, 1 safety. That's 8 people. And that safety that was on 1 hash is now in between the 2 hashes. So that's a single high safety look. So he's telling you, I can tell based on whether it's 2 high safeties or 1 high safety where the ball is going, because coaches generally draw up plays that can beat both looks. It has concepts on the right side and on the left side where I'm going to throw this to the left side if it's a 2 high safety look. I'm going to throw this ball to the right side if it's a single high safety look. So that's what cutting the field in half is. He's looking at the safeties to start the play. Okay, there's 1 safety in between the hashes. I know I'm going to the right side based on where that safety is. There's 2 high safeties. Okay, now, you know what? This specific play, I'm going to the left side. That's what he means by cutting the field in half. I'm taking one side of the field based on where those safeties are aligned, and now I can make my life easier. But what he eventually got into is those safeties will play. Like, they'll look like there's 1 high safety, and on the snap of the ball, now that guy that was in the box with those 8 people runs his butt back, and now it's 2, which it was pretty easy before the snap. Now it changes. I was looking to the left, thinking I'm throwing it there. Ball is snapped. Oh, crap. They rotated, and now I need to go to the right. So it's understanding. And then the progression is, okay, take that out of it. I don't give a damn whether it's 1 high safety or 2 high. I got 5 guys that I can throw the football to, and I'm going to go through my progression no matter what the coverage is or where those safeties are, and I will diagnose it on the fly.
Is that difficult?
Hell yeah.
Is that difficult for a first-year starter?
It's difficult for everybody.
Thank you.
It's extremely hard.
Correct me if I'm wrong, usually go high to low.
Correct.
So you look at the guy that's
route.
deepest, and then you'll start to work your way back.
And so sometimes you'll see a quarterback come off of the deeper route, and that guy is open 2 seconds later. And why didn't he throw the ball? Because he took his eyes off of him. Because when he looked at him initially, the coverage told him that ball isn't supposed to go there. So he doesn't have time, and he mentioned this, I don't have time to stare at one guy for 5 seconds. I got to come off of that and get down to the guys that I know are going to possibly be open, because if I stare there too long, there's a 280-pound gentleman, probably a really nice family guy, but wants to harm me, and I got to get the ball out of my hand. So that's what the progression is for a quarterback. He's got to make a quick decision with limited amount of time with people trying to harm him.
And that has been my issue with Kevin O'Connell with J.J. McCarthy up until the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Pure progression.
Football's hard, man.
That's all I have.
JJ's problem is, and I said this, he stares down the one receiver too long.
He gets fixated.
So that's his problem. And that comes with maturity, that comes with reps, that comes with understanding, okay, I can't, because what it also does, if I stare down that one receiver, the defense looks at the quarterback's eyes in zone. They're going to follow your eyes. So that safety when you turn your head to the right, he's working his way that way. And now it's going to end up being two people covering that one receiver because he's been following you the entire time. JJ has to learn how to boom, 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 get out of that progression much quicker.
That's Super Bowl champion Kerry Davis, Andrew Marsh, Jamie Rivers, Anthony Stalter. Gauntlet Playoffs continue next. Darren is back for round 2. We'll see who he chooses for round 2 next on 101 ESPN.
Hey, Missouri, if you haven't heard by now, FanDuel Sportsbook is live in the Show Me State. And they're kicking things off with an offer that is tough to beat. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets, win or lose. Whether it's football, basketball, hockey, or more, you can bet it all on an app that's safe, secure, and super easy to use. So download FanDuel today or head to FanDuel.com/Missouri to get in on the excitement. Maybe you would look at tonight's game, LA Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. Maybe you want to take Matthew Stafford over in passing yards, Puka Nacua over in receptions, and maybe you want to take Kenneth Walker on an anytime touchdown. You can do all of it because Missouri, it's time to play your game with FanDuel. 21 plus and present in Missouri. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com.
Warriors. 4 categories, 1 challenger. Can you survive the gauntlet?
Brought to you by Blue Note Roofing. Roofing, siding, and gutters. Visit BlueNoteRoofingSTL.com for a free inspection.
is Fastlane on 101 ESPN 406. Your time check brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler, with Andrew Marsh, Kerry Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. Darren is back for round 2 of the Gauntlet Playoffs. What's up, Darren?
Hey, not much. How are you, Anthony?
Good. Welcome back to the fray here. Now, you did choose Carey, and you got hockey, so you'll be able to choose somebody else for round 2, Jamie, Marsh, or me. Hockey has been removed from the wheel, so you will have a new category as well. All right?
I don't like that.
All right.
Who would you like to choose?
Anthony, I will be taking on you, and if I win, I want you to wear the Wichita shirt that I had delivered to the studio there.
You got a deal. Not a problem.
Love it.
You got it. All right, well, good luck to you, Darren.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks.
All right, Darren. Anthony's going to make his way to the Cone of Silence. And I guess we're going to find out what the category will be between you guys here. As soon as you tell Marshy to spin that wheel, please.
Spin that wheel, Marshy.
All right, what are you hoping for, bud?
Well, I'm just glad hockey's out.
Yeah.
That's never good. How about random?
Well, you don't get random, you'll get baseball. How's that?
Hey, I'll take it.
All right. So while we get the questions here from Marshy, you know the rules, but I'll explain them anyways. There's 4 questions. Each of them are worth 2 points. If you ask for the options and answer correctly, you get 1 point. Wrong answer is 0 points. And if we're tied, which has happened a couple times already, we'll go to a tiebreaker and we will get a winner here today. Darren, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go, man. Category, baseball. Question 1. The Dodgers relied heavily on Dustin May during their run to the World Series title in 2020. But who led that club with 58 1/3 innings?
In the playoffs?
I would say that's probably correct. Marshy, what do you think?
I think it's
No, it was a season. It was a shortened season.
Oh, that's right, the shortened season. I bet. You want me to read the question again?
Yes, please.
All right. The Dodgers relied heavily on Dustin May during the run to the World Series title in 2020, hence the shortened season. But who led the club with 58 1/3 innings?
Can I... Gosh, that seems like forever ago. Can I get the options, please?
Yeah. Was it Julio Urias, Clayton Kershaw, or Tony Gonsolin?
Let's go with Clayton Kershaw, please. Final answer.
Question number 2. The 2026 World Baseball Classic will take place in March. Its field is comprised of how many teams?
Oh, gosh. I'm just gonna go with... Let's go with 16. Final answer.
Question number 3. In 1987, his debut season in Chicago, Andre Dawson was named National League MVP over Ozzie Smith. Another Cardinal finished a distant number 3 in the balloting. Name him.
Let's go with... Can I get the options, please?
Options are Jack Clark, Vince Coleman, or Willie McGee.
No. Let's go with... Vince Coleman. Final answer.
All right, final question. In August, Pete Alonso became the Mets' all-time leader in home runs, surpassing whose previous record of 252?
Oh, man. Options, please.
All right. Was it Darryl Strawberry, David Wright, or Howard Johnson?
Howard Johnson does have some nice hotels, or at least he used to. But I'm going to go with good old Darryl Strawberry. Final answer.
All right. Well, let's get our guy Anthony back in here. Darren, how you feeling, bud?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Okay. All right, well, Anthony's back in here, so we'll wait for him to plug the ears in. Anthony, how's it going in silence today?
Good. Ryder and I were just discussing all kinds of fun stuff. Life, mostly.
Okay. Sounds great. All right, your category today. Baseball.
Pack a lunch.
Okay.
Yep. Maybe two.
Ooh, wow.
You ready?
Ready.
Question 1. The Dodgers relied heavily on Dustin May during their run to the World Series title in 2020, the shortened season.
Sure.
But who led that club with 58 1/3 innings?
Seems obvious, but I'm going to go with Clayton Kershaw. Final answer.
Question number 2. The 2026 World Baseball Classic will take place in March. Its field is comprised of how many teams?
Options.
Is it 16, 18, or 20?
Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
20. Final answer.
In 1987, his debut season in Chicago, Andre Dawson was
either
named...
really cool or awful. Sorry. Continue.
In 1987, his debut season in Chicago, Andre Dawson was named National League MVP over Ozzie Smith. Another Cardinal finished a distant number 3 in the balloting. Name him.
What year? Sorry.
1987.
1987. Let's narrow this down. Options.
Options are Jack Clark, Vince Coleman, or Willie McGee.
Willie McGee would have been... Vince Coleman seems obvious. Even though Jack Clark was really good for the Cardinals, he seems less obvious. Willie McGee. I'm going to go Jack Clark. Final answer.
Final question. In August, Pete Alonso became the Mets' all-time leader in home runs, surpassing whose previous record of 252?
Darryl Strawberry. Final answer. The straw.
Okay.
Wow.
We'll just go through these. Question 1. The Dodgers relied heavily on Dustin May during their run to the World Series title in 2020. But who led that club with 58 1/3 innings? Darren said Clayton Kershaw. Anthony said Clayton Kershaw. Carey, answer is
Clayton Kershaw.
But Anthony did not need the options. 2 on Anthony. Question 2. 2026 World Baseball Classic will take place in March. Its field is comprised of how many teams? Darren, without the options, said 16. Anthony stared into Carey's eyes.
To my soul, it was very uncomfortable.
So?
I had to go cleanse myself.
And said 20.
That's what his eyes were saying.
Is that what they were saying?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Get me the hell out of here.
You were trying not to think of it.
And you saw it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Did I?
Marshy, answer is?
Carey has a tell. It's 20.
I don't know what that is.
You should be working at the carnival. 3-1 Anthony after 2. In 1987, his debut season in Chicago, Andre the Hawk Dawson was named National League MVP over Ozzie Smith. Another Cardinal finished a distant number 3 in the balloting. Name him. Darren took the option, said, give me that Vince Coleman. Anthony took the option, said, give me that Jack Clark. Carey, answer is?
Jack Clark.
Jack Clark. Hit 35 homers, 106 RBIs, and 136 walks.
Wow.
Well, you know where this is going. Question 4. In August, Pete Alonso became the Mets' all-time leader in home runs, surpassing whose previous record of 252 with the options? Darren said Darryl Strawberry. Quickly, almost before I finish the question, Anthony said Darryl Strawberry. Marshy, answer is?
It is Darryl Strawberry.
Darren.
You have chosen poorly.
You lose.
Not today.
Darren, I'm still going to wear that T-shirt because you were kind enough to send it to me to the station. I'm still going to wear it. My first show back. I'm taking a little time off. First show back, I'm going to wear it, Darren.
Awesome. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. I appreciate you.
Unfortunately, Anthony got you today, bud. He was locked in.
Yeah.
He had 6 out of a possible 8 points, and unfortunately, that'll end it for you, Darren.
Maybe.
Yeah, that was
Maybe.
impressive, Anthony.
Well,
nice job,
Yeah,
man.
no, I appreciate you, Darren. But here's the good thing.
Oh, yeah.
So Darren had how many points?
Darren had 2 points.
points.
Okay,
That puts
so
him at 5 total points. Jim has 4 total points. If Jim loses tomorrow and doesn't get any points, Darren, you win.
All right,
All
Darren.
right, so there you go, Darren.
So
you're still alive, my man. You need a little help, right? You need a little help, but you're still alive.
All right, I'll take it.
All right.
All right,
Hey,
Darren.
happy holidays to you, Darren. We appreciate you listening. Thanks for playing. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you guys so much.
All right, thank you.
I'm going.
Oh, boy,
Nice.
Anthony.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate you, CD.
job,
Don't
buddy.
put that on me, because then they're going to think I gave you the damn answer.
didn't.
He just peered into my soul and made me very uncomfortable.
How much
He said
pressure?
20.
You're welcome,
I'm like,
man.
oh, God.
How much pressure do you think Jim's going to be under tomorrow? It's a
And
lot.
his-
He
and
just
his
needs one-
opponent.
He needs 2 points, basically, to win.
And his opponent, too.
Who's his opponent?
We don't
Well,
know.
it won't be Jamie, and the category won't be random.
Oh.
It won't be Anthony either.
It won't be. It'll be either you or me.
He beat you?
No, he won't
I'm
be
off.
here.
Oh, you won't be here.
Yeah, taking some time off.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But he picked the category, so we will spin the wheel to see who it is.
Wow. That's going to be fun. I like the format that you developed here, Marsh, because
I appreciate
Darren's still not out, so I like that. All right, why don't we do Bet the Board next on 101 ESPN. Time to bet the board here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Marsh, how did everybody do last night?
I believe that. What is going on?
Phone is just playing. I don't know. It's playing music.
What song was that?
Big X the
I
Plug.
don't know. Who was that?
Sound like Big X the Plug.
I don't know.
You know him, Anthony?
No.
Yeah.
I do not.
Big X the Plug.
You don't know that?
No.
Neither did I.
That's who it sounded like.
No idea.
Why was he in Jamie's phone?
Jamie jamming.
I don't know what happened, honestly.
It could have been worse, whatever it was. Could have been way worse.
Very true, Marsh. You bring up a tremendous point.
Well,
I do want
whatever,
sorry,
dude.
go ahead.
Whatever,
I was gonna mention something that I'm seeing on Twitter right here. There's a guy taking a train from Washington D.C. to Eugene, Oregon. Anthony, we can get you on that train to San Jose at any time.
Thanks, guys.
Just putting that out there. You know what, Jamie? We should do that.
Oh, we're doing it.
Yeah.
You have no idea what I'm already planning.
Train. We're gonna get. We're gonna we gotta let Kristen know. Hey, he's gonna be gone for a few days.
That'll go over well.
She was
thrilled.
We can watch the kids.
I was about to say, if you can watch the kids, you're
bring
good.
them.
Yeah.
Uncle Jamie and Uncle Carey. We
got
stay
this.
right around the corner from each other.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
Huh?
Yeah, those kids will be.
Matt will
They'll be
be
hopped
watching.
off of Mountain Dew when you get back now.
Killian will drive the golf cart from my place to your place.
Just as long as he got the address, he's good.
He's fine. Put the GPS in. He's fine.
Drive it by himself, Anthony. He's good.
Killian's gonna be one of those kids that's got the golf cart. I guarantee you. You know, him and his buddies in the golf cart and stuff like that. The one that like hits the ramp or whatever and go flying. That's gonna be Killian.
Well, there's a little creek, so we built a ramp.
There you go.
Little dip.
Yeah,
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
It take about 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, be fine.
Lincoln be down at the local Cottleville bar, double punching people.
How do you think I'm going to get home from the bar? Killian's driving me.
Make a left, kid.
Killian, come get me at the whiskey house.
Kristen is like, ain't no way in hell you're leaving my kids with them two.
Matt only will watch him. She's responsible.
Oh, man.
She's great.
Yeah. Anyways, Marshy.
Okay.
Anthony, you were the only one that picked up a point.
Yes.
So you have 9 points. Jamie has 8. I have 6. Carey has 5.
All right. All right, boys. I've been leaning on these college football bowl games. And you know who's playing tonight, don't you? That's right. The Missouri State Bears.
Oh, the Bears had a good year.
In the Xbox Bowl.
Oh, I know.
Do they get Xboxes?
Yeah.
All the winners do.
They're
I think all the participants do.
No. The other team just gets controllers.
Yeah. They just get the power. Just the power cord. That's it.
They get a discount card.
That's right. Well, those losers tonight are going to be the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Give me the Missouri State Bears.
Nice.
Plus 2.5 tonight in the Xbox Bowl. My mother-in-law traveled down there, so she's going to be in attendance. I think.
Really?
I think Missouri State's going to come home with a victory.
I hope so.
Go Bears!
Yeah,
You got
go
them on the
Bears.
money line?
Plus 2.5.
Well, let's 2.5.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening. Sorry.
That's the alt line.
It's okay, bud.
I tried to get 3.5, but it wasn't
It was
in the
over?
rules.
Oh, you just created your own with the alt line there? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Within the framework of the
We think. We don't know.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Thank you, Carey.
Whatever, dude.
Okay. Edmonton Oilers, Boston Bruins. That Oilers team sure can score.
Yes, they can.
And they can score a lot in the first period.
Oh, no doubt.
Give me the over at 135, please.
You went a little Irish there.
135.
Little Irish brogue.
A little bit. Yeah, well, it's a Boston. Yeah, it's trying to
I like
slight.
it.
You know.
I like it.
I'm looking at Thursday Night Football. Sam Darnold had 4 interceptions the last time he took on the Rams. I have him at over 0.5 interceptions at minus 141.
All right,
Actually, with
under
a
it.
negative hatred back.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
He hates Sam Darnold for what he
does.
did to his Vikings last year.
He really does.
Got him
Now we're
high.
finding out it was really Kevin O'Connell's fault.
Yeah. Nah, I think it was Sam Darnold's fault. Give me Kyron Williams over 24.5 rushing yards in the first half. Minus 144. You want to take a look, see? You're looking
How
like
many
you're
rushing yards?
24.5.
24.5.
25. No, it's at 25. It's not 24 and a half. It's 25.
25 plus?
Yeah, help him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not 24 and a half.
25.
25 or more.
Yeah,
25 or more yards.
I don't see 24 and a half. He's probably been doing this.
We've literally been through this with Marshy because I had to change how I worded it because Marshy.
There's a difference. There is a difference.
It really isn't.
Yeah, there is.
It's not.
Otherwise,
The way
they'd have
it's
24
listed
and a
on
half.
the site, there's a difference.
It's
But
25
there's
plus.
not when you think of like 24 and a half, you
It's
have
25.
to get to 25
Right.
if you take the over.
Yeah, but it says 25.
If it's 25 plus, it's 25
Right.
or more.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the same exact thing.
No, but the way that you had been wording it before, it was like there's a possibility for there to be.
I'm with you, Marshy. It sounds weird.
I literally worded it just like how Anthony just explained it.
No, but you used to say over 25 instead of over 24 and a half. You would say over
I would
25.
say 25 plus.
No, you would say over 25. That's why I had to ask. That's why this is even a discussion.
Well,
I'm with
24 and a half.
I'm with my Aries brother on this one. I'm with
Aries
CD.
brother, not
Aries.
Aryan, because
No.
I sounded.
That's why I said Aries. My Aries brother. You know what?
I don't think I would fit. I don't know.
Aries.
I just wanted to clarify for people driving, man. They don't know what we look like, you know? They're like,
Go to the YouTube page.
Please go to the YouTube page.
Jeez. I back you, and this is what you do?
I'm just saying.
Oh, man. Did you, though?
I did. It's an Aries. He turned it into something else.
Wow.
You know. Sorry.
I didn't believe for a second, Kerry.
Yeah,
If that helps.
24 and a half rushing yards in the first half.
Anthony can't wait for tomorrow.
He's going to drink so
Hour and a
many
half.
makers
So
tonight.
many makers.
I think I am.
Twitter. Keep your head on a swivel tonight.
I haven't checked out Twitter in a while.
We will tonight.
Start
Your
responding to
name is
people.
Patrick and you're on Twitter. Good luck.
Over 25 and 25 plus is different. Because if you got 25, you would push.
But how do they list it? They
25
always
I
plus.
understand. I'm not saying that's not how they listed. That's how he was saying it. That's why I asked. Is it
Carey's
over
fault.
24 and a half? We're using this as an example. Or is it 25 plus?
Carey, do better. Okay?
He is. He is. That's why he's. That's why
You've
he
changed.
is saying
Nice
the way
job.
he's saying it.
And then Mr. Rivers jumps in and, just like the person that ain't here got something to say.
What are you talking about?
He ain't been here when we had this whole discussion already.
I
We already
downloaded the
corrected it.
podcast.
Where do you do that?
Yeah,
at?
Schaefer Door Company.
There you go.
Yeah, it's great. Just so I could hear what you scumbags gave me that day.
You just keep texting in those long underdogs. You're not even taking the points.
I'm just going to take the 25 plus from now on.
All right. College football first round breakdown. We got through Texas A&M, Miami, Oklahoma, and Alabama. We've grouped the two group of 5 matchups. Ole Miss is playing Tulane. Oregon has got James Madison. We'll take a look at those two matchups next on 101 ESPN.
Hey, Missouri, if you haven't heard by now, FanDuel Sportsbook is live in the Show Me State. And they're kicking things off with an offer that is tough to beat right now. New customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets, win or lose. Whether it's football, basketball, hockey, or more, you can bet it all on an app that's safe, secure, and super easy to use. So download FanDuel today. Or head to FanDuel.com/Missouri to join in on the excitement. Maybe you want to take Kyron Williams over 57.5 rushing yards in the game. Maybe you want to take Sam Darnold to over in interceptions thrown. Maybe you want to take the Rams on the money line. You can pick it, whatever you want to do. You can do it because Missouri, it's your time to play your game with FanDuel. 21 plus and present in Missouri. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update driven by Johnny Londoff Chevrolet and Johnny Londoff Autoplex. Blues back in action tonight after defeating the Winnipeg Jets last night by a final score of 1-0. The Blues will take on the Rangers. You can listen to that game right here on 101 ESPN. Pregame starts at 6. Puck drop is at 7. We have already broken down 2 of the first-round matchups this weekend for the college football playoff. We're going to dive into Ole Miss and Oregon taking on Tulane and James Madison. That's coming up next right here in the Fast Lane. I'm Andrew Marsh, and the Sports Center update is driven by Johnny Londoff Chevrolet and Johnny Londoff Autoplex. See them at londoff.com. Chevy, together we drive. Are you kidding me?
It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. As Marsh just told you in the Sports Center update, we gave our breakdowns of Oklahoma and Alabama, as well as Texas A&M and Miami. So let's get into the group of 5 matchups. You've got James Madison and Oregon, and you have Tulane versus Ole Miss. I think we can all agree that the Ole Miss-Tulane matchup, the rematch, is probably...
Well, Anthony, I mean, Marshy has said it time and time again, right?
Can't get fooled again.
No. You can't beat a team twice. It's hard. It's hard to beat a team twice. It's hard.
It's impossible. It's hard
to beat a team 2 times, Anthony. And the Green Wave know that. They understand that you can't beat us twice.
Yeah.
Right? You can't get fooled again. So, according to our guy, Andrew Marsh.
It is hard.
Well,
you
that means,
might
Carey,
want to take the
you'll
Green
be
Wave.
putting your money where your mouth is then.
Not me. That's not my saying.
Well, if he says you vibe,
I just listen to what Andrew Marsh says.
Right,
He said it.
you're on. I'll take Ole Miss. I'll go against the odds. I'll bet against the odds.
If we're being honest here, Tulane has a way better chance of beating Ole Miss than James Madison does of beating Oregon.
What?
No question.
Yes.
Guys, this is my right here. These 2 games are my issue with the college football playoff that has to get cleaned up. It has to get fixed for next year.
Well, it will.
Because I think they're blood donor games. I do. As much as the Green Wave might put up a fight.
Playoff teams, you son of a...
I think they're blood donor games.
I mean, it would be a hell of a story if they won.
It would be an amazing story if they won. I don't disagree at all.
No pushback on that.
Hey, they won't win.
But they're not going to win, no. If you want some numbers on it, Oregon can just flat out run over them. I mean, if you look at how these 2 teams match up, it's going to be ugly. I don't think James Madison is going to be able to slow down Oregon's rushing attack. And James Madison's pass rush is pretty good, but it's pretty good against weaker competition. So there's that.
It's just 2 games that are not compelling.
No.
At all.
You'll watch.
No,
right?
I probably won't watch either of those games.
You'll watch.
The NFL will be on.
I'm just being honest. I probably will not watch
Playing the Bears and
which
the
is a
Packers.
shame.
And Eagles.
It's a shame because I've loved college football all year. I have.
You did this committee.
And the committee has given us 2 games that I have little to no interest in.
You'd rather watch Notre Dame play Oregon or
I would, actually.
someone else play Ole Miss?
If it was Vanderbilt
Is the
playing
Notre Dame
Oregon.
bowl game on that day?
Well, we talked about this. Notre
playing
Dame,
Baylor?
they opted out of the bowl game. Well within their right to do so, Anthony. Some people may not agree. Some people may think it was the soft way out. You know, it just your preference.
By the way, Jamie is 100% spot on here. It's not the Notre Dame issue. It is shoehorning 2 conference champions because of where they rank into the college football playoff. That's the problem.
It's bad.
Like everybody's fighting over Notre Dame, Miami. What about him? Stop. Because if you got together with your friends and had the same mission as the committee, you'd still be screwed.
They'd probably get sued, though, by the group of 5 conferences.
Sue us. We'll make up all that money when we have Notre Dame in the playoff. Because Notre Dame just prints money. Okay? Any other questions there, Marshy? Any statements?
I mean, these are the rules. Like, it just is what it is.
Terrible rules. Got to fix it. Marsh, you can agree with it.
Oh, they are going to fix it.
What, next year?
Marsh,
we got to wait an entire year?
I get a feeling that you want to fight for the little guy in this case.
He just doesn't like Oregon, so he doesn't give a damn.
No, that's not it.
It's the little guy.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know about having two little guys in there.
But you want one, though. You want one guaranteed little guy.
Yeah, one little guy in there.
I don't need
one little guy in there. I mean, Tulane beat USC a couple years ago in what was it, the Cotton Bowl? Something like that.
Yeah.
And you know who else beat one in the Cotton Bowl?
Boise State over Oklahoma. That was the Fiesta Bowl.
You know who won the
Here's
Cotton
the
Bowl
issue,
2 years
though.
ago?
UCF. Illinois. Mizzou. Oh, over Ohio State. Yeah. He's right, you know.
I think that the issue now with college football is that you have these group of 5 teams, and you every now and then you will have like the Boise States, the UCFs, pick your team. I guess this year it's Tulane. You have James Madison, whatever. They're kind of in there because Duke won. But it's just different now because with NIL, like those programs can't build for 4 years and have a team that could potentially, rival another team in the college football playoff, because after one season, if they have a really good year, those players are basically going to get poached by a bigger program. So there will not be sustained success. So I don't know, like, that's why I think you're getting what you're getting this year. Whereas, like, Boise State last year, you're like, oh, okay, like, they probably deserve to be in it. But this year, Tulane, James Madison probably don't deserve to be in it. Well, that's what you're getting, because the really good players or the really good coaches, we've already seen that. Really good coaches of those programs, they're also getting poached to go to a bigger team in a bigger conference. So, yeah, I don't know how they really go about it, but these were the rules that were laid out for the college football playoff, and this is what transpired. And you got to live with that.
And fans suffer. You're right.
Sure.
We do have to live with it.
Sure.
And we got to suffer through it.
Sure.
We'll do it collectively.
I mean, I don't think we're going to suffer, but
we're going to suffer Saturday.
They should have a group of 5 playoff.
Why?
So Central Michigan can get in at some point.
Or
Just
they
give
could
me the
just be
top
good
24
enough to be
teams.
in the college football playoff.
Oh, you know that's not going to happen, Marsh. That's politics.
All they got to do is go undefeated and win their conference, and they're in.
Come on, Marsh.
What?
Even then, they'd keep them out, just like they did Notre Dame.
No. They would be the best group of 5 team.
Does Ole Miss suffer at all with Lane Kiffin not being there?
I don't think
Not this weekend. Not this weekend. No, they're fine.
Okay.
Moving forward, I think they probably do. I mean, come on.
So
They did a
they
heck of a
win.
job with them.
It's moving slow. I don't have my bracket here. If they win, they'd be playing Georgia in the second round. I think
they
that's
almost
when,
beat.
I think that's where you might see Ole Miss miss Lane Kiffin, but I don't see them having any problem with Tulane. If they have a problem with Tulane and they struggle, Georgia's gonna beat the hell out of them. They're gonna dog walk those guys.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, no pun intended.
Hey, if Tulane beats Ole Miss, will you
Maybe
feel
it was.
differently about all the crap you've been talking about? Not saying that's going to happen, but
Yeah,
but honestly, like, would it change your perspective on the group of 5s?
absolutely.
Or do they have to, like, because they're not going to win the national? These teams aren't going to. They're probably not.
No,
going
but
to
if you get a first-round upset, absolutely.
will that make it worthwhile?
Yes.
I would have rather have seen. I mean, I don't know. I don't think either one of them have a chance. James Madison, I'm looking at their record over the last 4 years. Kurt Cincinnati was there 2 years ago, and his 2 years in 2022 and 23, they went 8-3, and then 11-2 his last year there. Last year they were 9-4, and this year they're 12-1. So they're a program that is
On the rise, yeah.
ascending and trending in the right direction. But I think at some point you run into an Oregon football program that that's all they do. Play football really well.
To me, it's going to look the James Madison and Oregon game is going to look very similar to the SMU and Penn State game a year ago. SMU started to move the ball a little bit on their first drive. I think they wound up fumbling, or there was a pick six, something Penn State scored, and they never looked back. I think we had the bowl game on yesterday.
The Cure Bowl.
The Cure Bowl.
Yeah, great band.
Monarchs.
The 80s are good.
Monarchs won
The Cure, yeah, they're good.
Old Dominion won the game. Their quarterback missed 19 open receivers in that game.
And what did you see?
I think I'm being generous.
What did you see from the secondary? They were in two high safeties after that. D coordinator got chewed out, I'm sure.
My point is, James Madison, talent-wise, they're not going to match up. Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll all be wrong. Who knows? Not going to be wrong.
You play him 10 times, you probably win 9, Anthony.
Right.
But not on Saturday.
But
really?
not on
They play him
Saturday.
10 times, you're probably losing 10 times.
Jamie, just come on. With where the offense is for the Blues, does defense need to be the identity? Huh? Talk about it, Jamie. Plus, we'll light that lamp after I collected a couple more points last night.
What?
Yeah.
What? You didn't have just what?
I thought you guys might have forgotten.
Not that much.
It's next to 101 ESPN. Hey, St. Louis, the holidays are here, and Auto Centers Nissan is celebrating in a big way. The year-end sales event is on now, and they're clearing out every remaining 2025 Nissan to make room for the 2026 models, which means holiday-size savings for you. Get no payments until summer of 2026 on all remaining 2025 Nissan models, or you can unwrap 0% APR for 60 months on the 2025 Murano, 2025 Pathfinder, love that third row with Pathfinder, and the all-new 2026 Rogue. So that's 5 years interest-free. If you're shopping used, you can drive home right now. Used vehicle from Auto Centers Nissan for 0 down and no payments for 3 months. Every new Nissan comes with a lifetime warranty and a 30-day return promise. Here's the best part about Auto Centers. They have over 1,000 new and used vehicles all in one location. So when you go to AutoCentersNissan.com and you look at all the models that they have, test drive a couple, those same models will be there for you at the dealership when you do take your test drive. Auto Centers Nissan in Herculaneum, just minutes from South County. Tell them Stalter sent you. This is Fastline on 101 ESPN with where the offense is right now for the Blues. Jamie, does the defense need to be the identity moving forward?
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, when you look at it, the Blues overall don't have one guy that's got double digits in goals scored this year. You have a defenseman that's tied at the top of the leaderboard for goals scored. Some of your top guys are way off pace. Some of your other top guys are injured right now. If you're going to win hockey games moving forward, at least for the foreseeable future, you got to lock it down defensively. And your goaltending has to be good. I just think that that's the path to success right now for the Blues because so many teams have players that can score goals. And, they possess strong offensive teams. You're not going to be able to get in a track meet with those guys.
Sure.
You're just not. I mean, you're missing Snuggie, Kyrou, Holloway. No disrespect to the other guys that are injured, but those three guys are supposed to be three of your big-time scorers, at least regular strength and power play.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see how you can go into a game on any given night right now and go, yeah, we're going to outscore them, like big time. We're going all offense. Don't worry about defense. And Colton Parayko doesn't even have a goal this year. Cam Fowler.
What's that about?
Well, I don't know.
Well, he can't hit the net.
Well, he's not even shooting as much. Can't hit the net, and when he does shoot the puck, or he doesn't shoot the puck, and when he does, he's missing the net a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just weird.
Jamie, I got to be honest, that's a problem.
You know what they say about defense, Anthony?
It leads to offense.
No.
Wins championships, yeah.
Yeah, so what are you worried about? What's your problem?
You got to score some goals to win.
You just need one every game.
You know what? He's right.
You gonna shut out everybody from here on out?
Why would
It's like golf. You only need one ball.
To do what?
Yeah, if you're good.
If you're Tiger Woods, what are you talking about?
How many balls do you need, Carey?
To play golf?
Overall.
To play golf?
Yeah.
Usually. I have a theory when I play golf. If I only lose 2 of my balls, that's a good day. It's a good day.
Per hole?
You think that's a good day?
day?
I don't think that's a very good day.
If per 18. If
you lose 2 balls in a day, I don't think that's a very good day.
If I lose 2 golf balls.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
In a day. It's a good day. That means I'm hitting them straight.
I am.
Hitting it straight. You know?
Most of the time.
If I'm only losing 2, I'm hitting that damn thing straight, Anthony. No hook, no curve, no nothing. I'm just hitting it straight. No slice. Tell you what I'm doing. I'm hitting it straight. What are we talking about?
Jamie's right. Defense wins championships.
Yeah.
Jamie, you brought up when we were talking about this segment before the show started about the Blues, their top 2 guys compared to basically everyone else around the league, minus a few teams. It's not great.
Well, when you look at things, okay, and so whoever you think the top 2 players are for the Blues, if it's Thomas Booch, Kyrou Booch, whatever, pick your top 2 guys. If you go digging around the league and you look at teams, other teams, compare their top 2 to your top 2, the Blues got work to do.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom line. I mean, you look at the top 2 players in Washington, New Jersey, Florida, Montreal, Pittsburgh. I mean, most of these teams, their top 2 guys are they're threats every single time they touch the ice. And even if there's a defenseman that's part of your top 2 guys, they're 25, 30 minutes a game, power play, penalty kill. They're difference makers. So for the Blues, for Thomas, Buchnevich, Kyrou, Holloway, whoever your top 2 guys are, they have to outplay the top 2 guys on the team that's across from you. And that just hasn't happened on a regular basis this year. So that's a big part of it, too. Because if you get into some of these games, like let's say the Florida-Tampa, those 2 games coming up. You got Reinhart, Bennett, Marchand, Ekblad, Bobrovsky. Like, they've got a list of guys, so you're going to need your 2 top guys plus. Tampa, you go through the list of players that they've got there. Their 2 top guys or 3 top guys are probably putting out more offense than your top guys.
Yeah.
So team game there, good goaltending. Like, you have to be very sound defensively, and you need more out of your top guys. Bottom line.
All right, let's light the lamp.
But a couple of guys can really shoot the puck.
Shoot!
I must confess you scored first.
Well, who was the first person?
Breakaway! Shoots! Score! We got hockey to learn.
All right, Marsh. Same standings.
Well, Anthony, you apparently picked up points last
3.
night.
Falk is worth 3.
Right.
You just made that up. You didn't pick him.
So, Anthony, you have 3 points. That's right. You have
Not
3
him.
points
Damn, that didn't work out well for
on the
me.
year.
Who did you pick?
Pew Suter.
Why'd you say his name like that?
Because he hadn't done anything.
He got me a goal.
What are you talking about? He's
He's all tapped out now.
14 points in 33 games. Anthony's got
Yeah, how's he
7
done
goals.
recently? Dead last.
No, he hasn't been dead last. Why are you so mad at Pew Suter?
He's
He
mad
didn't
at
score
everybody.
last night.
He's giving you more than you thought.
Nobody scored last
Come
night.
on.
More. No, I expected
Somebody
a goal
scored.
last night. That's why I chose him, and he didn't.
You chose wrong. He tried hard, though. He had a good shot on net.
Jamie, you're up.
Give me Jake Neighbors.
Come on, man.
What?
Get over it already.
Got to happen,
It doesn't
Carey.
have to. Somebody else a
got to
chance.
happen,
Will
Carey.
ya? You know what?
What, you want Jake Neighbors?
Nope. Give me Dalibor Dvorsky.
Oh, I like that.
Give me Colton Parayko.
No.
Of course.
You gotta
That's all,
choose.
like clockwork. I love it, Marshy.
Artemi Panarin.
Nope, can't do it.
Wrong team.
Robert Thomas.
There you go.
Well, that didn't sound very convincing.
Well, I didn't want Thomas. I wanted Panarin.
You can pick a different player. You don't have to take Thomas. If you're so mad
I wanted
about it.
Panarin.
If you're so mad about it. My goodness.
You guys didn't let me take Kyle Connor last night. You
Good
didn't
thing. We helped you. We saved you.
You didn't let me take what's his face the night before.
Yeah, well, we're trying to help you, man.
Okay. I don't want your help. Week 16 Pick'em Challenge.
Really?
Everybody get your picks in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Good.
You?
Yep, I did.
BK?
I did. Or you can check.
BK?
You can check.
Who's got it pulled up?
Let's see. Trust but verify.
Oh.
No. All right, let's see here. Carey, the family program.
I was talking to Jamie.
It's a lot colder in here than I thought.
Where's BK? All right. Still loading. Still holding. And
please.
no, he did not.
Better send a message.
Damn
Send
it,
the
Bobby.
message. Do you want me to tell you what I normally write to him?
What do you know? Normally, right?
Get your picks in, or we'll plan your funeral. Just text that. He'll know what it means. Week 16, Pick'em Challenge next on 101 ESPN.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards. Download the Caesars Sportsbook app now and build the perfect same-game parlay. Bet the game live or try our quick pick parlays that are pre-built just for you. Bet on gridiron action and earn perks on every game, like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code RADIO250BM and get your first bet matched as a bonus bet up to $250, whether you win or lose. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Missouri. Open to new users only. Minimum odds minus 500. Awarded as non-withdrawable bonus bet that expires 14 days after receipt. Bonus bet amount not returned for winning bets. Void where prohibited. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
ready to pick 'em. It's the Fast Lane Football Pick 'em Challenge on 101 ESPN.
Refreshed by Bud Light, official beer of the NFL. Easy to Sunday, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly.
Your time check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. Time for our Week 16. Man, Week 16. It's almost over. Week 16 Pick'em Challenge picks. Now we're up by 1.
Yeah.
But only 1. Our magic number is 2. We won a week last week. If we win this week and next week, it's called a winning streak.
And it has
happened before. All right, boys. So let's lock in. Let's finish this thing. Jamie's already discussed. What's wrong, Jamie? You can't log in?
It's just spinning. It's spinning. It's spinning.
Oh,
it
it's
won't
toggling.
load.
It's been slow all day.
Me or the
The computer, man.
Oh, okay.
All right. Why don't we start off with tonight's
Me too, apparently.
NFC West clash? Rams, Seahawks.
Yeah.
Where you at on this one, Jamie?
Give me those Rams, baby. Got no faith in those Seahawks right now. Couldn't even beat a 75-year-old quarterback in Indianapolis.
Yeah. Give me the Rams as well. He's not 75. He's only 44. But he's moving.
Whatever, dude.
He's moving a little slower than one would think he should. The Rams, I think, are the better team. We talked about it in our stack up earlier this week. We all had them as the consensus number 1. And tonight, they're going to prove it. They're going to beat the hell out of those Seahawks. Seahawks ain't been able to do anything offensively. Couldn't score a touchdown last week. Decided to get to the red zone. Said, that's far enough. No need to get into the paint. We'll kick. We got a good kicker.
Word.
We got a good kicker. We'll let him kick it from there.
Mm-hmm.
And, Marshy already hates Sam Darnold because of what he did last year to his Vikings. Anthony loves Sam Darnold because he thinks he's has the most to prove. And clearly he does.
Thank you. Marshy, I know you're not taking the Sam Darnolds.
No, I'm not. I'm taking the Rams tonight. But I do wonder, with all this Puka Nacua stuff going on, I wonder if there's a distraction there on a short week.
Huge distraction. No Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, and his family ruining things.
Do you take that into consideration?
I certainly do. Give me them Hawks.
I need a ride, man.
Are you serious?
I'm taking the Seahawks.
You taking the Seahawks?
I'm taking the Seahawks.
Yeah, there's no way in hell.
I am. It's a coin flip game.
No, man.
It's a coin flip game. And Marshy?
Do your eyes tell you that the Seahawks have a chance?
He just made that up.
Do my eyes tell me that they're better than the Rams? No. But do my eyes tell me that it's a coin flip game? Yeah. And Marshy, tell him.
It's hard to beat a team twice.
Thank you. I'm serious.
I hear it in your voice.
Neither team can run the ball very effectively because both sides are have elite run defenses. No Devontae Adams for the Rams. They go 13 personnel, damn near 97% of the time. This is going to be a close game. It's going to be a very close game. Blowout. It's not going to be a blowout.
Be over by halftime.
Wow.
Here's the thing. I would consider this a big game. I consider this a big game.
I was going to say, we're not talking to Oregon James Patterson, and then you said that. Go, Marsh, go.
Big game. Sam Darnold's playing. I have to go with the Rams.
Okay.
I don't know, dude.
What do you picked the? You said it was going to be a blowout.
Jamie did warn us about this.
That he said 5 o'clock.
He said 5 o'clock. We have no idea what we're going to get.
No, I didn't like that. I didn't like what I'm flipping. Give me the Seahawks tonight.
Oh, don't do that to me.
You guys are crazy, man. I like you, but you're crazy.
Now, Spite is saying, Marsh, make sure. Hold on, Marsh. Don't do the spite thing.
Do it.
I just flipped.
Yep.
I'm on the Seahawks now.
Just because of Jamie?
Yeah.
You're crazy, man.
You're only hurting the team, not me.
How am I hurting the team? He's on the Seahawks too, and he had sound reasoning.
That's a first for everything.
He's already
I'm
thinking
willing
about
to
his
put my
makers
emotions
later
to the
tonight.
side.
Don't pay attention to
to
him.
Sam Darnold.
He's
I
already
told Kristen
insulting people on Twitter.
I'm definitely having
He's
some makers.
already got his makers lined up. He ain't focusing right now.
You focus on nothing.
We were on the same side, Jamie, and then all of a sudden you said that.
It is true, Jamie.
So when the Rams win tonight and the Riz Show has an extra person on the Rams and you flipped.
You can blame yourself.
No.
Yeah.
No, I can't control your actions.
I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. When the Seahawks win, you're going to take credit for it.
Me?
Yeah, for telling me what you just said. I flipped, and you're like, you know
Don't
what?
say that at all.
You'd be like, you know what? Aren't you glad that I said that to you, Marshy?
I won't say that at all. I'll say, good thing I told Anthony all about the Seahawks.
I will be here to defend myself.
What he said helped Marshy switch and flip. I'm glad that happened.
Nice. There you go. All right, we all got the Eagles over the Commanders. I'll say aye.
Aye.
Packers, Bears. What are you guys doing with this one?
The Bears.
By the way, no Luther Burden, no Roma Dunze.
DJ Moore playing?
Yes.
Colston Loveland?
Yes.
Cole Kmet?
Yes.
Caleb Williams?
Yes.
Give me the Bears.
Okay.
I had the Packers.
I can't remember because my computer won't load.
I'm pretty sure the Bears only have one win in the NFC North this year, and that was against the Vikings, in which they almost lost that
You have
game.
the Bears, Jamie.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got the Bears.
Did they play the Packers already?
Look it. I'm not lying.
Who won?
The Packers did.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
There we go.
That was
my
voice
answer. It's my answer. Hey, see, Marshy doesn't like when you give it back to him. He has the Packers, but his rule is what?
It's not a rule. That was last week.
It's hard to beat a team twice.
That was last week's rule.
The rule it's his rule.
A different rule.
He changes the rule when it fits him.
Yep.
Yeah? You got the Packers now. He's gonna be crying.
Jamie changes the rules all the time and stuff.
Marsh, you sold me on that
And
rule.
I'm
See what
I'm
you
doing
did?
the same thing.
What?
You did it.
What I do?
keep telling you, man.
For what?
You made him this way.
Why do you
He
have
was
it?
fine. He comes in here every damn day with you, and look at him. Look at his face.
Look
He's
at
like,
that. That's a man over there. Yeah.
$2 right here. It's hard to get into the studio.
Yeah. That's my boy.
You did it.
That right there. See that one there?
He's talking about stealing dogs from your house. He's lost his damn mind, man.
See that one there? Crushing beers. He's got a twitch. That's my boy.
What is happening?
Jamie did it, man. It's almost
What
complete.
happens when you get sent home with some Zwiggle Light?
There you go, baby.
It's almost complete.
Boy, is it good too? Refreshing.
Okay.
Low calories.
I also have the Bears.
What?
It is hard to beat a team twice.
There you go.
I saw it with my own eyes last week at Raymond James Stadium.
Why did you get country when you just said
19
My
penalties.
family.
This is what I think is going to have to happen.
I saw my own eyes.
They're going to try and run the football. Green Bay knows that they're going to try and run the football. They're going to stop the run, and then they're going to make Caleb Williams do something. I don't know if I trust Caleb Williams. It's not like he's not been doing a lot this year. Like they're relying on the run game a lot.
Caleb Williams has had an excellent season.
He's been fine.
He's going to be the Bears' leading passer at some point in terms of.
Oh, yeah. Now, that's not a high hurdle.
Well, this is true, but he's right now. He's got two.
Career.
Yeah,
That season.
that too. I was talking about.
I just looked at people.
Give me.
Anthony gets it.
I'm going with the Green Bay Packers over the Indiana Bears. Give me Green Bay.
Indiana Bears?
They're not going to be the Indiana Bears. They'll just be located in Indiana. They'll still be the Chicago Bears.
There's a lot going on.
Jeez.
I don't think they'll be the Indiana Bears.
Let's go, baby.
Chicago
The St.
Bears.
Charles Bears.
Indiana already has a team.
There is a St. Charles, Illinois.
Yeah. That way.
All right. Anyways, Bucks, Panthers.
Give me a tie.
I got the Bucks.
I got the Bucks.
Barely.
Can't beat a team twice.
Who knows with that division?
They haven't
Nobody
even played
cares.
Give me the Panthers.
You got the Panthers?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to be all bad this
It's
week.
going to be terrible.
Give me the Panthers
We're
this
getting-
week. We said the same thing last week.
We all tied up.
Nah, give me the Panthers. That Bucks team is a wounded animal. It's going down, man. Oh, we got Mike Evans back. We can throw. Really? Can you play defense? No. Okay.
Who are you talking to there?
I don't know.
Himself.
I just animated.
Talking to himself.
Panthers. Bills, Browns. We all got Bills.
Yeah.
Yep. What are you guys doing with Chargers and Cowboys?
Oh, I went Chargers.
I went Cowboys.
Oh, boy.
At home?
Yes.
Giving them Cowboys.
I have the Cowboys as well.
I hate the Chargers.
I don't hate them. I
You
just
hate
don't like Kirk Herbert.
You don't. Kirk Herbert won a game last week.
Herb Street.
Kirk Herbert won a game, and so did Justin Cousins. Okay? Give me the Cowboys.
Oh, you took the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I'm the one on the damn Chargers.
No. Marsh is on the
took the
Chargers.
Cowboys.
No, I'm not. I'm on the Cowboys.
Marshy's against every pick I make now.
Wow. We all got the
Just
Saints.
how you like it.
Do we all have the Red Hot Saints over the Jets?
No.
Yes.
I got the Jets.
Why?
He likes
Why
Brady
not?
Cook. He's a Mizzou guy.
Why not?
Dragos.
I think James Madison beats the Jets on Saturday.
Nah. No way. No way, Jose.
Okay.
Spread probably be closer.
Yeah, definitely. Vikings, Giants. I got the Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings.
I got the
could see-
Giants.
Oh, well, I can see it. I
got
can
the
see this
Giants.
one more than I can see. You took the two New York teams.
You like
got the
getting
Giants.
shot.
I actually
Yeah, that's a
don't. I
good
don't want
point.
to. I got the Giants, though.
We still have to shoot you, by the way,
Nah,
with the airsoft
we
gun.
missed the, we missed the date.
11 shots next week for
We
Kerry.
missed the. Oh hell no.
You're trending that way.
We missed the date. It's only a
There's no
Tuesday
cutoff
thing.
No cutoff.
only-
No
we-
statute of limitations.
It only
on
happens
that.
if we forget about it.
Marsh, who are you taking with your
Forget about it.
Vikings,
I wrote it
Giants
down.
there?
He's
I'm
taking the
going with
Giants.
the Vikings.
Got a boy, Marsh.
I mean, I'm good.
Yeah, because typically you
I'm
don't
good.
go Vikings.
I'm
and
good.
They,
I'm good.
They're out of the playoffs.
you don't
Doesn't
care.
matter anymore.
The
I'm
Magic
good.
doesn't matter. Are we all taking the Chiefs over the Titans?
I have the
Yeah.
Titans.
I took
Do
the
you?
Chiefs.
I took the Chiefs.
I took the Chiefs too. Marsh, you want to explain yourself on the Titans? Just
I
Chiefs.
feel like they've been playing better football.
They have looked more like a football team.
I don't know what that looks like per se.
It's still not pretty, but
it's better. In the Chiefs, I don't know, man. Every time I picked them, they've lost. So I'm sure they'll win. But if they do, we'll get, 4 points there, and we're good. I'm sure
Hopefully.
BK will, if he actually makes his picks, we'll pick the Chiefs. But I like Cam Ward. I like Cam Ward this week. His Miami Hurricanes will pick up a dub on Saturday, and then Cam Ward will respond with his own dub against KC
dub.
on
Okay.
Sunday.
The W.
do we all have the Bengals over the Quinn Ewers?
I do.
Yes.
Yes. Correct.
Even though the Bengals didn't try last week. Give me the Cardinals over the Falcons.
Same.
Falcons do not win off a win.
I also have the
Terrible
Cardinals.
off a win. All right. How about,
Wait, who'd you pick there?
I took the Cardinals.
I took Falcons in that game.
You actually took the Cardinals. I'm looking at it right now.
Did I?
I don't know what the hell he did.
You took the Cardinals.
Whatever, cares.
Jaguars and Broncos. I'm taking the Broncos since I fought for them all week.
I got the Broncos too.
Kerry's got the Jags, and
You
so does
better
Marsh.
believe I got the Jags.
Marsh has got the Jags too.
This week is going to be either like, oh,
I
what?
have the Broncos.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I do.
Wait a second. You picked the Jaguars to win the AFC South at the start of the year.
Yeah, I did.
You have orange crushed the Broncos every chance you get on this show.
Yeah.
And now you're taking
Anthony, all they
the
do
Broncos.
is win.
You mother fast laner. I can't believe you would do this.
What? Are we not trying to win the Pick'em Challenge?
Kerry might not be. I don't know.
I mean, it'd be a damn shame if the Jags
Gary's
won, Anthony.
tanking for
But
next year's pick-em.
Gets nothing out of it.
it would be a shame if the Jags won.
Whatever, dude.
'Cause I'm going with the Broncos.
Are you going to the must-win thing or win-win situation? Either you
I
get
have no dog in this fight.
Either you get a point,
Either it doesn't matter to
or
me.
the Broncos lose and you're good.
He's fine.
Then he can prove his
I like
point.
the-
Yes. We see you.
We'll just move on. In there.
Marsh, you don't let him bully you. Attack. Come on. This is
me the
what we
Broncos.
talked about. Attack him now.
Lions, Steelers,
Go after him and the Lions.
Lions.
Yeah.
And I got
Texans
on
over the
Steelers shirt.
Raiders.
Yes.
Texans.
Patriots or Ravens?
Patriots.
Pats.
Patriots.
Ravens. Do you have Ravens?
No.
You guys all have the Patriots?
Not the Patriots.
How come?
Why
I
not?
think they're a better team.
Better team that blows 21-point leads, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, and the Ravens didn't blow a game
Ravens?
earlier in the year?
Really?
That was against the Josh Allen and the Bills.
Really?
And the Patriots game wasn't.
can't. I got to go.
It's amazing we're still paying attention. I thought that one would slip by you. Niners over the Rivers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Colts. Your cousin on your dad's side.
Yeah, got it right this time.
Yep. All righty. I don't know what we just did there. Sports Six-Pack is next, though. 314-399-9646, the Air Comfort Service text line. Send in them questions. Part 1 next.
Circus Sports, the world's largest sports book, is now at your fingertips here in the state of Missouri. It's pretty awesome, really. We had the whole crew in not too long ago. Derek Stevens, the owner of Circus Sports, came right in here, talked to us about sports betting, talked to us about how exciting it is to be available in the state of Missouri. All you got to do is go to the App Store or the Google Play Store. Punch in Circus Sports. It's a new logo. You'll see it. It's a white Circus Sports logo. Download that and start betting immediately. They've got tight money line splits, player props, and parlays. How about a little parlay for you today? I'm going to go with the first period overs. I already picked the Oilers and the Bruins go over in the first period, minus 135. I think the Blackhawks and the Canadians are going to go over in the first period, minus 125. Penguins with that Skinner guy had a hard time stopping the puck against the Senators. The over one, minus 140. So right there, you got three little team parlay there. Going to have a lot of fun. And don't forget that they also have the best odds of any app that's out there, which means bigger payout. So please download that Circus Sports app. Start betting like a pro today. You're absolutely going to love everything Circus Sports has to offer. You have a lot of fun winning, too, because Circus Sports, they want you to win, and don't you ever forget that. Must be 21 or older for problems gambling. Call the Problem Gamblers Helpline at 1-800-522-4700.
5-Iron Golf in Clayton is the ultimate golf experience. But golf is just the start. Think of 5-Iron Golf as the Swiss Army knife of fun. Golf, lessons, leagues, chef-inspired dining, special events, happy hours, catered events, NFL Sunday ticket, holiday parties, any kind of party, drinks and cocktails, golf on a rainy day, windy day, sunny day, any day. Plus, with a 5-Iron Golf membership, you can get free golf every day. And right now, mention TMA and save when you become a 5-Iron Golf member. With 10 bays equipped with TrackMan technology, you can play over 200 of the world's most iconic courses, all from downtown Clayton. From beginner to scratch golfer, no matter your level, 5-Iron Golf takes golf to the next level. 5-Iron Golf on Forsyth in Clayton. Learn more and book today at 5irongolf.com. That's 5irongolf.com.
got a question. It's time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions. And I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
Time for the Sports Six-Pack here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN with Andrew Marsh, Kerry Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. Question 1, please, Marsh.
Question number 1.
All right, the 314 wants to know our thoughts on SLU men's basketball. They had a big win last night. They are 10-1 on the year. What are your thoughts on the Billikens so far this season?
Yeah, they look fantastic, man. They look really good. They've got a couple of excellent scorers in Robbie Avila, who's leading the way there. They waxed my Central Michigan Chippewas, so I'm not really happy about that. But if it's going to be anybody, it might as well be SLU, right? Then. Yeah. Wait, what?
So they're a powerhouse then.
Yeah, it must be.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, they look great. 10-1 on the season. They're an exciting team to watch. The competition hasn't necessarily been great thus far, but that'll start to pick up here in a little bit. But yeah, I think SLU has all the makings to win a conference title and head to the NCAA tournament. I think they look great.
Question number 2.
From the 404, what time today is the Bash the Broncos / Bo Nix segment? It's got to be coming at some point, right, guys?
Yeah, you missed it.
I've defended them.
Yeah, we just had it. Did I pick the Broncos?
No.
I didn't.
No,
What
you
did I
picked the
pick?
Jaguars.
Jaguars, yeah. There you go.
Marsh picked the Broncos because he's looking to cash in. Win-win.
Prove himself right.
I think
Either proves himself right or
I
he picks
picked
up
the
a
team
point.
and they still lost. That's what he'll say.
Yep. There's no Bash the Broncos from this side of things. From these three, that's where you get it.
I love the Broncos.
Okay, from those two, that's where you get it.
I picked the Broncos to win this week. I don't know what the fuss is all about.
But did you believe it?
Yeah, I think they're a better team than the Jags.
Did you have ulterior motives?
No, I think they're a better team than the Jags. They're at home. They're a good team
They
at
are
home.
a good team.
Do you think the Jaguars are also fraudulent?
I mean, you said it.
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Okay. Jamie, for the record, Marsh thinks the Broncos are fraudulent.
That's disgusting.
I don't think there's any team in the AFC that gives me the warm and fuzzies.
What about the Houston Texans?
No.
Wow.
As of recent, their offense has picked up, but sometimes it's a struggle to watch. We just had a full segment today about why Alabama, they can't run the football. So that's why they're not going to win. Houston can't run the football.
No, they can't.
And Woody Marks is in the blue tent every single game.
But that D.
But he keeps playing. He does keep coming out.
And that defense.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't love that defense, I don't know what to tell you.
Didn't you hear what Jamie said earlier? Jamie, remind the boy.
Which part?
Defense.
Wins championships.
Thank you.
Kerry?
You don't need points if the other team's not scoring.
All you need is 1 point to
Just
win.
a field goal.
Or safety.
Fairbairn's got that covered. So, Texans going to represent the AFC this year, Marsh.
Okay.
If the Broncos
In
don't.
the championship? In the Super Bowl?
Yeah, if the Broncos don't, of course. Go Hoes. That's their chant, I think.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah.
Is there out of the playoff picture right now in the AFC, just be honest with me, who would you want to watch in the Super Bowl?
That's a good question.
To watch a good game.
Yeah.
In the AFC?
Texans. I wouldn't mind the Patriots.
Bills. I don't mind
the Bills, of course. Yeah, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
I did, yeah. Texans. I love the defense, and I do think C.J. Stroud has played much better. Nico Collins. They got some dudes. I like Schultz, the tight end there. Jaden Higgins is okay. Texans are good.
The computer's moving slow for me now.
Bills with Josh Allen. Patriots. Drake May. I like Mike Vrabel.
You wouldn't like to see Jacksonville in the Super Bowl?
I wouldn't be crazy about it, no.
Duval.
But hell, at that point, if they would get there,
Yeah, you know I'd like to see in the Super Bowl.
Steelers.
Yeah.
That'd be awful, huh?
That'd be awesome.
That would be
That would
awful.
be awesome.
I don't even know if I'd watch that one.
You'd watch. You'd watch.
I don't know, Marshall. I don't know.
Who's the opponent?
Steelers are in Super Bowl.
At least it'd be a big name.
Yeah.
Ravens, I would love to see.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Ravens.
They gotta make the playoffs
They
first.
gotta figure out how to win a game.
There's some options. I would say Ravens first if they get their act together. And that's a big ask at this point, but if the Ravens got their act together, I would say Ravens, Texans, the Josh Allens.
You would rather see the Texans in over the Bills?
Over the Josh Allens. I will not call them the Bills.
Okay,
they don't deserve
over
that.
the Josh Allens.
Yes.
You'd want to see. We've been waiting how long for that team to make it to the Super Bowl? I don't need them to win it by any means.
No, they got
At
to
least
win it if they get there.
Yeah, I would rather see the Texans.
It would be. I don't think you'd rather see the Texans.
As a football fan.
Let's just do this. Okay? NFC, right? How many rushing yards do you think, if the Eagles got their act together, how many rushing yards do you think Saquon Barkley has against the Bills? I'll set the over-under
185
at 400.
I'll take the under.
I'd say one.
Who else is in that conference?
That has a chance.
The Rams, St. Louis's own, plus it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine, Blake Corum.
I don't know
combined,
if it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine right now.
It might not.
450.
It's just not great to be the head coach.
Well, we got rid of him.
No, you got to get rid of himself.
Bears, Lions. If the Lions might
Jahmyr
have.
Gibbs.
They might have 250 apiece.
Josh Jacobs could have a big game.
Yeah, you make a valid point there, Anthony.
Thank you, sir.
They're not stopping anybody from running the ball.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds
They're
great
running
because
the
I
wheel.
think Josh Allen will put points on the board, and we'll have a high-scoring game.
There you go.
Sounds like a fun Sunday.
Okay.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Well, who do you? So it's just the Josh Allens and that's it.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Patriots in there.
Okay.
You know.
What's your problem?
I said the Patriots too.
You're a little snarky.
No,
with it.
I said
You know
okay.
what? We've just
I said
been-
the Patriots too.
You know what we've been doing? We've been talking for 3 to 5 minutes, and not once did I hear Anthony mention the Broncos.
I love the Broncos. Remember the whole
He did not say the Broncos on the AFC.
I said go Hoes.
You didn't say.
No, that was
you
before
didn't
I
say.
started that. I
You
started
didn't say
that.
Broncos
No,
for
he didn't
AFC. Yeah.
He got worked. He just got worked.
No, I did. I said go Hoes.
Tell him you're proud of
That's
him.
my boy right there. Yeah, Marshy.
Oh, now you're paying attention, Marsh.
That's page 10 in the book.
Broncos country. Let's ride. I'd love to see them.
Where, at home?
You get to see him.
No,
this
they're not
weekend.
playing home.
They will be. They'll
In the
be at
Super Bowl?
home throughout the entire playoffs.
Oh,
Unless
they
made it to the
will.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, but not in the Super Bowl. I mean, they might be the home
They'll be
team.
in San Francisco.
Oh, Christian McCaffrey against the Bills.
I think I might go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, Anthony, you know that would be a close game. It has
At
to
least
be.
go to San
This is
Francisco.
Kyle Shanahan.
Well, no, I'm just saying if the Bills make the Super Bowl, it'd probably be a close game. They'll probably lose on a field goal.
That's true.
Oh, man.
So Josh
The
Allen's.
Bills?
A missed field
man.
goal?
That's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bills fans out there
Those
throwing
poor-
up right now.
Those poor you-know-whats.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry,
Part
Donnie.
2 of the Sports Six-Pack is next on 101 ESPN.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. Blues take on the New York Rangers tonight after defeating the Jets 1-0 last night. The Blues look for their second win in a row. Pre-game tonight starts at 6 o'clock. Puck drop is at 7. If you have missed anything from today's show, including our interview with Chris Kerber, make sure you go to 101ESPN.com or check out the free Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Just head to the podcast page and you'll find all of our interviews and all of our shows there. And it's all brought to you by the Schaefer Door Company. We have part 2 of the six-pack coming up next, so get your questions in to the Air Comfort Service text line 314-399-9646. Part 2 of the six-pack is next. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
It's time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
All right, part 2 of the Sports Six-Pack is right now. Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, Anthony Stalter. Here is Andrew Marsh.
Question number 3.
All right, the water boy wants to know, is the Chiefs dynasty over? Is there another NFL team you think is starting a dynasty?
The current dynasty for the Chiefs is absolutely over. It is.
Oh, yeah.
However, just like we saw with the Patriots, doesn't mean that a new dynasty will be born. I mean,
as long as you can continue to have the quarterback, you can rebuild around him.
Yep. I agree.
As long as Patrick Mahomes comes back, fingers crossed, healthy, and sometimes the knee injury can get the best of a player and whatnot. But if he's ready to go and able to perform, I think Andy Reid and the Chiefs can build another team around him.
I mean, how long did the Patriots go from winning the one Super Bowl? They lost to the Giants.
Yes.
And lost to the Giants again.
04. Was it 04?
No, I think it was.
They won in 04.
I think it was 07.
Yeah, so they lost two. They lost
07
two
and then
to
11.
the Giants. Yeah, so there was that span, and then they won again in the mid 2010s.
Then they had the layoff. They had a bit of a layoff there from, and as far as like winning Super Bowls and stuff, or even going to the Super Bowl. So there was different chapters of the Patriots dynasty.
There was
we
like
talked about
3
that.
versions of the Patriots over the course of Tom Brady's career.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yes.
3 different versions, the way they went, like the original, then the Randy Moss, then the
then the at the end there when Brady had
Danny
to,
Amendola.
Yes. Julian Edelman.
That last version.
So I think the Chiefs, this dynasty has come to a close. I think the next chapter depends on how quickly they can rebuild things. The only other dynasty team that's out there, and they don't look great right now, but the clear one is the Eagles, just because they're loaded.
If they make it to another Super Bowl and win, that'll be 3 in 5 years.
That would be 2.
3 appearances.
Yeah,
2
3
wins.
appearances, 2 wins. Yep.
Yeah, in 5 years.
You have to yell at me,
That's
Carey.
still not a
Jeez.
dynasty.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No, it's all good.
Very good.
Well, you just mentioned the Patriots. What about the Patriots with Drake May?
You got to win one.
We got to see him win a playoff game.
Yeah, like
but-
they're playing.
Yeah. I'm just saying that if we pick the team that hasn't won the
predicting
Super,
a team
if
that
we're
could be a
predicting,
dynasty.
so
That's
like
not
a
a bad
long,
idea.
like a
The
like a long
Broncos.
shot play. Got to be the Broncos. Got to be
This
them
is the
fighting
Bash
hoes.
the Broncos hour. That you
No, it's
that-
not.
that-
We're
that
just
the
saying
text
we're
was
not
asking
going to win the
about.
It's
Super
going to be a
Bowl.
damn dynasty. What's your problem?
What's your problem?
You don't believe it. Neither of you. Neither of you believe it. You know, it's a shame too. Is that text?
We believe it as much as you believe in the Steelers this year.
Oh, well, hell, you do believe then.
See?
I'm
That
sorry.
one on him. Put that
I
one on him.
apologize. You know?
Wait, that's 2 in the last
2 apologies?
2 minutes.
Yeah, but did you mean it?
Sure.
I think he does.
Why are your fingers crossed? Why are your toes crossed? Oh, put them back in the shoes.
Okay. Could be
Another dynasty. Yeah, I think that's a good question. What team right now is having success that you think is built for a dynasty-esque run? Maybe.
It has to be a team that has the quarterback already, solidified, paid. So with that, for me,
do they have to be paid?
Yes, because
it's a rookie contract.
Yeah, what about a rookie deal with like 3 years left on it?
I don't think that would make it. I don't think that there's a quarterback that fits that.
Trick me.
What is he on his second year?
Second year. They'll pick up his 5th year. That equals 5.
No, they'll pay him in his 5th year. If he's
they won't.
They have the quarterback and the coach.
If I'm looking at
you're right.
I don't know. I mean, maybe, but for me, I think it's a quarterback that's already paid because you kind of know the restraints of your roster where you
If
can
it's a
go.
quarterback that's already paid, don't you have a hard time building around that, though?
But I think you already know, like, that quarterback already, you see what I'm saying? Like, that quarterback is already.
I got a team for
how
you.
the hell did they build around Brady?
I got the team.
Huh?
How the hell did they manage to build around Brady? I mean,
he was paid.
He wasn't paid.
He was paid under the table.
He was paid.
What?
A lot of companies that they're. Hey, you should be in our business. You should be in our building.
The Clippers.
Hey, allegedly.
Well, yeah.
No, it's pretty
Allegedly.
It's pretty out there.
Allegedly.
Kerry, I agree with you.
You're in that meeting. Focus.
Yeah, allegedly. Hey,
the AT&T. Reach out.
Not the meeting that Anthony tried to take over.
that was a different meeting. Kerry, I think you're right. Quarterback already paid. Got a great head coach.
Oh no,
you and I are on the same page.
Who are you
my
thinking?
friends. The same one as you.
Not the Chargers.
Chargers.
Nah, I was thinking the Packers.
Justin Herbert. Harbaugh.
I was thinking the Packers. Young quarterback that has already been paid, not paid.
Surprised Kerry didn't say
as
the Ravens.
much. Nah,
They're done.
they can't figure it out.
So done.
Young superstar defensive lineman when he's back healthy.
If he can stay
I
healthy.
think it's the Packers.
Okay.
You gotta have the offense and defense.
I think it's the Patriots.
Who's
Mark,
on
I'm with you.
defense for the Chargers? Derwin James?
They have one of the best defenses.
Khalil Mack.
Running
Khalil
right
Mack
now.
is almost my age.
What's wrong with that? I'm not like you, Kerry. Age is just a number for me.
No,
Once you
I mean,
get older.
it is possible that we don't see another dynasty in a while because it is that hard and only literally the greats can put that together. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes.
Right. The league is set up to avoid dynasties the way that's structured. The team with the worst record gets the top pick, salary cap, all that.
Weaker schedule.
I mean,
Weaker schedule, yeah.
We're
absolutely.
seeing the league, in my opinion, flip where I think the last few years it's been AFC dominated in terms of like dominant teams because we have dominant quarterbacks. Whereas this year it feels like the NFC is the better conference. Who knows? Maybe that flips next year again back to the AFC. It just makes it that much tougher.
Very true.
To really start up a dynasty. And if the Eagles, from what we watched last year, if that team can't do it, based on how they're playing now, like,
then who will?
Who will?
All right. You want to do one more, or we're rolling out of here?
Oh, I don't know, Anthony. Why don't we do one more? We'll do it.
We're going to do one more.
Anthony, it's your last segment coming up, so we want to make you happy.
Thank you.
Question number 4.
From the 314, why do we like the Cinderella in basketball but not football?
Because there ain't no Cinderellas in football, man.
Yeah.
I mean, basketball, you can have a
Steph Curry.
15 seed beat a 2. You can have a 16 beat a 1. Because in basketball, it's not the physical component of it. Like, people are bigger, they are faster, they are stronger at certain universities in comparison to others. And it's a physical contact collision sport. And generally speaking, bigger, faster people are better. If you're bigger, you're better. If you're faster, you're better. If you're both, good night.
Right. And there's more bigger, faster, stronger players in football.
Correct.
Than there is basketball. So, yeah.
The difference is much greater.
Yeah. Understand the question, but apples to oranges. All right. It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. We will wrap up the show next. All right, be honest. You already know which player's going to go off tonight. You already know which NFL player's going to go off this weekend. Why not get paid for it? Underdog Fantasy is where football fans can cash in on all their hunches and pick whether or not players are going to go higher or lower on their stats. So tonight you got players like, for example, Colby Parkinson. I think he goes higher on his receiving numbers with Devontae Adams out. Jackson Smith and Jigba is, I mean, there's no coverage that really contains him. I think he goes higher on his receiving yards. Maybe you want to toss in some of these kickers tonight, too, to your entry, with the stalled drives being something that could be prevalent tonight. How you want to build your entry, it's completely up to you. But you can play right here in Missouri, play at Underdog. You can get paid up to 5,000 times your money, and you can play for as little as $1. So download the app today. Use promo code Anthony, my first name, to score $75 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. Again, use that promo code Anthony at Underdog, where you can make plays and win money. Must be 18 or older and present in Missouri. Terms apply. See assets to underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.speakgambling.org.
Welcome back to the Fast Lane here on 101 ESPN. It's been a great show here today. We talked about a lot of things. We had Chris Kerber on today. We talked Blues hockey, talked about the college matchups, and we had some fun as well. If you missed any of the show today, you can always download the podcast. That podcast is brought to you by Schaefer Door Company. All right, guys, what did we learn today? Carey Davis.
I learned that Anthony clearly doesn't like it when the water in the Keurig is not filled up properly. He kind of banged on the window. He's walking by like, really? Really, guys?
Who the hell took the last coffee?
You did. Because I did actually take a cup of water, fill up, because I poured myself a cup. You did as well.
It's good.
Yesterday it was the inability to clear out the Keurig and clear out the coffee and the filter. And today it's you got to put water in there.
I think he may have just left.
He might have dropped it. Like it's hard to carry that. I went and put water in a cup and just put it in.
We need to get
there.
a big bottle and just keep filling it up there.
He'll be all right. He'll be in here at some point.
Maybe. I think he might have left.
He might have
said, well, I'm
He
done.
might have said, hell with it.
Marshall, what did you learn today?
Man, I learned a lot of things. I learned that here he is.
He's back. How's your coffee, Anthony?
Good now.
What's wrong? There was water in there.
Yeah.
It was.
Barely. I'm like, oh, this is so nice. Got the Keurig cups that Jamie brought in. Boy, we are really working together. And then that light came up. Bing, 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 bing. Need more water.
I literally just poured a cup of water in there before I made my cup of coffee. And then Jamie.
He had his guy.
He made
I brought the coffee in, okay? Give me a break.
I brought the whole damn thing in.
All right, Marshall, what'd you learn today?
I learned that although Anthony might not like Kirk Cousins as a football player, he does enjoy his breakdowns of what it means to be a quarterback.
Absolutely.
I think that goes a long way.
Anthony, what'd you learn?
I learned that Andrew Marsh will continue to play the win-win card when it comes to football picks. For example, he's been crushing the Broncos now for, I don't know, a month, right? He also has the Jaguars winning the AFC South, so obviously he's a big believer in the Jaguars. Big game this weekend. He's well on the Jaguars, right? Nope. He took the Broncos. Why?
A better team.
He's right either way.
Can't lose, huh?
Can't lose. He either gets a pick.
Hmm.
We're going with the Broncos. Or he can tell everybody on Monday, see, that's why I don't believe in the Broncos are a fraud. He's smart.
Well, thank you.
What I've learned today especially is that my boy Marshy's catching on, baby. That's right. No matter what, Marshy, you're never wrong.
Nice
right?
job,
yeah.
buddy. Nice job.
That's my boy right there.
Gotta think that way. You got to think like Jamie. What would Jamie do? You know?
Whatever wins.
So I'm a winner, Carey.
Yeah,
we know.
Damn right he is.
Sure.
What you say?
What?
Huh? All right, Marsh. What do you got for 3 stars?
It's time for the Fast Lane's 3 stars of the day, presented by Circus Sports. No bet fees ever with the world's largest sports book, now at your fingertips in Illinois and Missouri.
All right, the 3rd star of the day goes out to the Blues Old Jersey. We did not mention that. They picked up another win in those things last night. I think they're undefeated in those. 2nd star of the day.
Jerseys are a problem.
2nd star of the day goes out to Big X the Plug.
Big X the Plug.
Yeah.
Jamie was
listening to it coming back from break.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't even know what it
how
is.
the hell it happened, but whatever. Yeah, give me that plug.
Whoa. Oh, my gosh. Okay. 1st star of the day goes out to Bean Wright.
Being right. Marshy style. All right.
Jamie style.
Everybody have a great break. I'm going to be off for the next couple of weeks. So happy holidays to everybody. Love you all. See ya.